Pull it up, Nate. Pull it up. Pull it up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Be right
about.
back. Put my plate away.
What? I gotta go look for a bottle because I'm jealous.
Bottles.
It's so smoky. I always forget. It's so woody. It's like you should really have some. Like I know I say it all the time, but Rain, you should really come over.
Show me a label.
Yeah, show me the
I've
label.
had this before.
It's Lagavulin. This is very expensive. My best friend from high school gave this to me for my birthday this year. I'm very happy. I've only drank like a third of it.
Okay. Seduce me with some whiskey. I'm on my way.
Yo, like
Seduce me.
We've got a heavier, smoky aroma. It's woody. It's reminiscent of heartwood.
Is that like an Islay or a Highland whiskey? What kind is it?
This is an Islay single malt Scotch whiskey. This is a 16-year-old single malt Scotch.
Isleys are my favorite whiskeys.
I didn't have a preference before. This shit is tasty.
Oh my god, I know what to get you for Christmas now.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's sad because I'm the only one that can drink in my household now, though.
Oh.
Can't drink when you're on antidepressants.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a whole different reference.
No.
Cool. Okay.
Wow, it's so.
Is your cat on antidepressant?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm messing.
My cat is on anti-anxiety meds.
Listen, whatever your cat needs, your cat gets.
Especially now.
Especially attention. I mean, what are we talking about? Huh? Who
What?
said what now? Exactly.
Okay. So I don't want to do greater restoration. It
You're
doesn't look
amazing.
like it's helpful.
It's
I was brought a plate of wings.
it's situational and could definitely
It's
be
love right there, right?
used more, advantageously when definitely needed.
Could you
For-
tell me what our situation is right now so I can pick the right fifth level spell?
Rain, a good scenario for for a greater restoration is if a bunch of us get CC'd by the same effect. For example, if we all get like frightened by a dragon or poisoned by something, or
But I can do that to one person.
Yeah. So the greater restoration is more for like curses and other such things.
Okay.
I'm thinking of mass restoration. I'm the fool. It is me.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I don't know. I don't think greater rest. I mean, okay. There's always that running joke that I never heal anybody, but do we actually need healing? Because, like, maybe I'll develop in that direction.
It's entirely up to you. You don't have to do that.
We do have 3 heal classes.
Yeah.
Who's a third?
There's 2 druids.
Oh, right.
Or are you making the joke that you're not one of 3?
That's, you know what, on second thought, we'll go with that. I like that. We'll go with that.
Wait, is there a mass healing word, or did that already pass?
There's a
Mass-
mass
level 4?
Mass healing word and mass cure
wounds.
wounds. Mass cure wounds, good spell. Very good spell.
Can it do everybody, though?
Within a range, I think it's like 30 to 60.
Maybe.
That's the mass part.
Maybe
That face.
one.
That face.
That's sarcasm. Guys.
Oh,
Ooh, what is that? Is that a Modelo? Ooh.
Guys, we're just classing it up
You're
today.
muted.
Oh, Kenny drinking? What?
That's it. I don't know that
I'm
I've
gonna
ever seen
drink
it.
a third of this. 'Cause we bought it back, and I think we've had.
Here, what?
we
Cheers.
only have 3
Cheers. 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 Cheers.
Everybody cheers. Yeah. Cheers.
out of 3
Everybody
beers
did.
so far. We've combined.
I may not be alcoholic.
Oh, wait, salute.
5% of one.
Salud.
Skål.
Wait, your brother.
Where?
That's true.
Where is
We
he?
need you. He's having fun.
I'll just keep drinking every time somebody gets back with a drink.
Salud.
This is a public service. That's what this is.
Look,
So
man, I don't
ice
like
cold.
drink anymore like that.
Says the person who was downing a bottle of Fireball the last couple
I don't
of
need your sass. Look, I don't need. Also,
The fucking
this is
big
the
shitty
only
grin tells all.
session. This is the only. This is the only group that I get like drunk in.
Yeah, I don't really smoke weed anymore.
That I get drunk
Fine, let it be that way. I'm just as big of an alcoholic as I once was. Fine.
Oh my gosh.
That's a nice little baggie. What you working with tonight?
It's the end of a bag.
Aw.
I'm sorry for your loss.
A fun strain, I hope.
You know what? Come over to Jersey on January 1st.
He
Word.
lives down the block. I get a quarter for $50.
Not bad.
For $50.
That's not bad at all.
That's actually pretty decent.
He doesn't smoke, he just sells. So he's just like, here, I don't care. He just sells it. They're all like,
Does he grow it himself?
Someone like that.
no, but he has been messaging me because I guess he got some like premium. I've
Seeds
been
or
getting some video messages
Oh.
with like fire across the message.
You know,
Yeah.
that's like the typical PR of like all dealers.
I'm like, dude, I smoke weed. I don't really care about the fire thing. If I want some, I'm gonna ask you for some. You don't have to like put balloons and shit around.
I gotta get you a Dynavap. We're gonna make it happen.
Why
Change
would
the way
you
you
do
smoke.
that? Why would you want to like?
Save him weed for forever. Make your shit like last. Get twice as high with half the lung cancer.
Burn
I'm
half
sorry.
the nipple off? You're right.
Yo, if
I don't get a don't be drunk and stupid. How about that?
If I like the taste
Were you
of
drunk as stupid when you
edibles,
did it?
I'd go straight
Yeah,
to that.
well, stupid. I mean, it's all personal preference. Point. I just try to. I care about my friends. I want to save you.
I don't like the taste when you smoke it. I don't like the after smell. I like the smell of weed, but I don't want everything to smell like it, you know?
So how do you typically consume it?
I smoke it.
Just a bowl? Or like
We
vape? Like,
rolled
what
a
do you
lot of joints, but they so smoky and stinky. We used to do the oil, but the whole all that whole bootleg vitamin
Vape
E
shit.
shit made
Yeah.
me go, you know what? It's not really worth it.
Yep.
Yeah, I get
So
that.
we roll a joint
I
or we
also
smoke a bowl.
avoided it. Until I started going to the dispensary and I can get like oil cartridges directly from them.
Even some of the dispensaries I heard were having issues. They weren't really sure where they were coming from, you know? Like I've had a bunch, but you have one or two, you take a hit, you go straight to headache, you're like, I'm good.
Word. The place that I go to near me, okay, so apparently, you can only purchase like from within state, like as a dispensary, because you can't allow it to cross state borders.
Because it might not be legal there.
Right. So, the dispensary that I go to specifically knows what growing facility it came from, what percentage everything is. They have like everything labeled on the site and everything.
That's
Because
what you
I was
love to
also
see.
like, yeah, because I was like, I don't know about that. I've heard about like that bootleg crap, and they're like, nah, this is like pure.
Legit.
Like pure.
The
I was
oil
like, "Oh."
burns so quick, though. That's my problem with it. And it's so thick. Like,
Not mine.
If
It's
I-
thick or it's like super soupy.
if I end up with that, like, smoker burned throat, it's more likely to happen with the oil because of the way it burns and how hot it burns.
I would have to agree with that. I think my preferred now that I have all these different options, I think my preferred method is just to eat that shit.
My problem is I can't stand the taste. But, like,
Yeah.
that's the easiest thing to do. It doesn't
mean-
make everything
Oh,
in
that's
my
a-
house.
You
It
know,
doesn't
they
make
have
question.
everything
honeys.
Did
sick,
you
know?
did you finish those brownies?
I have like a little bit left, but I did. I like them. When I ate them, I had just come off eating chocolates, so it wasn't like a super surprise.
Mm-hmm.
But I liked them. They had like a gradual thing to it. Like I knew when it was gonna hit, and it gave me and it was like 45 minutes of the mellow, and I was like, all right, cool. And then like on time, I got the high. I was like, all right, cool.
I happened to be in a car and it like hit me as like Alex was speeding on the highway, and I was like, woo!
You had the first batch, which were super strong because I put double the butter, but they also dried out and they didn't turn out as good.
No, but you know what? The fact that it dried out made it like last much longer.
I mean,
I
I
like-
still have
breaking pieces.
3 or 4 of that first one.
I like the fact that it was like predictable, and like I could set my clock to it.
You know.
Did you really?
It's the weekend, right? Jin's still not here. I got time to go get a brownie. I got
Go,
just time.
run.
Just
You act like your kitchen's on fire.
I'm having a lot of different substances right now. We're imbibing caffeine and several different kinds of sugar and
Don't give yourself a
alcohol.
heart attack.
It's fine.
Matter
I
of
mean,
fact,
I'm
I
young.
think
That's what this is for,
last
right?
I'm young.
Alright, it's cool. If anything happens, I'll text May.
He'll get back to the fucking computer, take like a bite of a brownie, and just.
Right?
Yeah. So guys,
Fuck it. The walls are peeling.
Oh my god. Stop playing, Josh. That's happened to me before.
I know. Trust me. I used to hang out with a shitload of people who'd be get high as fuck.
I've never been that high.
My friend has been so fucking high on acid that he forgot how to talk.
Oh my god. Something like that's happened to me before.
He was sitting there on his fucking birthday. He took like 3 tabs of acid, and it was just like sitting there like in his chair like this, like the whole time. And I'm sitting there like, dude, you alright? You alright? You good? You good? Okay. Fucking, he like talks to the next day like, dude, I'm super glad you were there, but at the same time, like,
What did you say?
I couldn't fucking remember how to talk. And I was just like, fucking what? He's like, yeah, no, I wanted to say so much shit to you. It's like, I couldn't even fucking think of anything to actually say. Like, my mouth wasn't working. I was like, holy shit, dude, you need to chill out on the acid a little bit.
No pun intended. Ah.
Do I have to wait for our rest to add all my? Because I see D&D Beyond. Roll20 didn't update my character to match D&D Beyond. Do I have to
Dum,
wait?
dum, dum.
Yes, you would have to wait until full rest.
So I gotta like manually enter this stuff then.
Correct. I know.
So, there's no such thing as a +2 adamantine half plate on D&D Beyond, so my AC there is just gonna be wrong.
Gross.
Just so you know.
That's interesting. I always add a lot of custom shit, obviously, because
Yeah, there's homebrew stuff. I just wanted you to, because I know that like you have like the overlay, so you can see our stuff. So my AC there will be wrong by 4 points.
Alright.
Oh, I did mine by customizing, and I just added the bonuses. So I mean, I hope that appears okay
Huh?
for you, Josh. But yeah, it should my yeah. All right, cool.
Now I gotta go fucking go in and make fucking figure
They
out how
put
to
him
do
on the
thing.
spot.
Apparently I'm dumb. Fuck.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm so sorry, brother. That was not my intention.
No, it's good.
How does one edit? Shit. I
Custom.
gotta put my brownie down. Hold on.
Yeah, hold on, I can't get too high just yet. I need to be functioning for a little bit
Can't
longer.
can't do math right now. Damn.
Oh, what is this? Hey. Custom item. Can't do that in the fucking edit screen. Unidentified item 1 removed.
No one listens to me, says from the other
Edit.
room.
Alright, so I'm torn between Dawn and Mass Cure Wounds. Which one do we need, guys?
Mass cure wounds.
Okay, that's not bad. It was
What
What does Dawn do?
the island, eyeless, or mutual suffering, where whatever I took, the enemy
Did you see
took.
our new glasses?
That's a fun one.
Yeah, except when the enemies hit super hard.
Which sometimes happens with crits.
So like, I figured I'd do eyeless, which is
What?
pretty useful.
Do you want to come say hello?
I look ugly.
They
I do. They don't have to, but I do.
My eldest said hello, but she doesn't want to show face.
Hello.
They all said hello.
I mean, most of us are in our
Hello, oldest child.
Oh my god, Josh, the other
Greetings,
day, I found
eldest
a
spawn.
photo of you sitting in my living room in the Bronx 8 years ago with these 2 little girls next to you looking like midgets.
The little tiny pipsqueaks. The
Yup,
big ass
yup.
behemoth in a love seat that he slept on the whole time. Keep in mind.
Actually a Christmas tree for them.
Yeah.
That picture blew my
Oh, please do. Please do and share that, because holy crap, it's been so long.
Yeah.
Died.
If I find that, I'll post it, but it blew my mind.
I,
At first, I was like, that can't be Josh. Is that Josh? I sent it to Jen. I was like, bro, tell me that's Josh. He goes, that's absolutely
big as a
Josh.
fucking
I was like,
house.
holy shit. How long has that been? So it's been almost a decade, I'd say.
Where'd your brother go? Did he get lost?
He fell in the
He might have
toilet.
gotten seduced by food, maybe, in the kitchen.
It's a possibility. It would be much better than the previous times when we were raiding and he fell asleep on the toilet.
That's funny.
Honestly,
I'm gonna grab a glass of water before we start, so I can, like, stay hydrated.
what's that? I'm drinking Monster alcohol and a Dr. Pepper at the same time.
What kind of water? What kind?
Oh. Oh yeah, fucking... When I originally chilled with them in the Bronx so fucking long ago. God, 8 years now. Jesus Christ.
I did.
That's when I originally had brought, like, my Monster Hunter. It's the first time I got off the train, and the first thing out of their mouth from Benny was like, "Holy shit! It's young Hagrid!" I was like, well, you're not fucking wrong.
Perfect. Oh my god.
It's even better, because, like, 6'6", I'm fucking up there, and then I got off the train with my fucking sleeping bag in one hand, and then my big-ass clothes bag, and it was like another duffel bag on my back. I go to hand it to fucking John. He's just fucking sitting there like, "Oh yeah, I'll carry your bag. You sure you want to carry the heavy one?" He's like, I'm like, "You sure you don't want to just take, like, the duffel bag or some shit for the, the sleeping bag?" He's like, "No, I'll take the heavier one." He's like, I go to hand it to him. He almost fucking face plants the moment I let go of the bag, because he's like, "Jesus Christ, what the fuck are you carrying in that?" I brought, like, 3 game systems, my book, my fucking video game setups, all my fucking pants and shit, my toiletries. I'm like, dude, like, I'm 6'6". My fucking pants weigh like 10 fucking pounds a piece, man. That's a lot of fucking denim. You're covering 3 feet of legs.
But baby, I know.
That's crazy.
You've been going to sleep uber late every day. Don't even try to play.
Oh my god.
Besides, you won't be cussing up a storm, so.
It's true.
Yeah, cover your ears.
Those virgin ears.
Right?
I was telling him about when John came to pick me up at fucking Metro, the main Metro station, Grand Central. Fucking. Oh my god. Him almost busting his ass when he went to take my bag for the first time. I think you tried to pick up my bag at one point, and you were just like, "What the fuck are you carrying in that
A dead
shit?"
body?
Yeah. Well, that's why I laughed, because it had rollers and a fucking metal frame to boot, because I was like, this shit's already got to be durable. Like, how fucking heavy that thing was. It's just like fucking sheer weight. It was probably half my fucking weight, so probably like easy 150 pounds that way.
I remember. Like, I always knew you were tall before I met you, but when I met you, like, I believed it.
It set in. It was just like, oh damn.
I was like, this is literally a neck breaker.
This is really annoying that we have to wait to find out if the guy with 4 million more votes is actually gonna win.
It's fucking disgraceful.
There's got to be a point where they go, all right, you know what? It's obviously him. A majority of the people say it's him. So
The Philadelphia governor had a really good voice line on that, and it was something. It contained something along the lines of the president needs to put his big boy pants on and admit that he lost.
That was Pennsylvania governor.
4 million.
Pennsylvania, thank you. Sorry.
Like,
I saw that.
I can understand if it's like close, you know.
Oh yeah, but it's just like it's already past 3 fucking days now. Just like, come on, man.
Call it.
4 million more people.
Oh, whatever.
That's how democracy is supposed to work.
Generally.
I have a question. Does anybody else have like a
Pearl College.
Massacre
No, yeah, that's you. You're the only one that's allowed that. We don't get big healing spells like that.
I don't want to be responsible for this shit.
I know. I'm just trying to kill things. No.
Let me double check.
I
At
thought you said
fifth
druid,
level,
paladin.
I actually could take Mass Cure Wounds. I will take it as well. I will uncheck one of my other spells so I can take Mass Cure Wounds on top of Summon Elemental.
I mean, I'm saying I can do it.
We should both do it. There's no reason for us not to both have it.
I got.
Right.
I
want to say
bought
thank
all
you for
these
taking the hit
potions
for the
because I'm
team.
the only person.
I'm not
Also-
taking that.
Wow, bitch ass. I'm
But you'll be happy to know
unchecking.
I did take minor restoration.
I'm
I did take minor
untaking.
restoration.
I'm
Lesser restoration.
untaking fucking locate object.
It did help though. It
Dawn
did.
sounds really awesome, guys.
Dawn is a really cool spell.
That does 4d10 radiant damage.
Rain, consider this. Go back to one of the spells that you don't use at lower levels, unlearn that, and take 2 5th level spells.
Can I do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was.
You
limited
could
to one.
you could go back. You're like, I never cast heat metal.
Yeah.
Let me just. Boop, boop, boop.
You, as long as you have enough to allocate for what spells you want to have ready at the time, you could shuffle them around any way you want. The only one that is off the tip is cantrips are static; they can't be changed.
It can't be changed. Okay.
Yeah, cantrips are the only ones that stay the same.
Oh look, I
And-
have mass healing word.
Exactly.
I used that before. You guys act like I never
Yeah.
heal.
When was the last
Because
time you used that?
yeah,
Well, I mean,
I
you
did
have
like
this
3
spell.
sessions ago.
You certainly do have the spell.
3 sessions ago.
Something like that.
Can we take it back to the tapes and find out? Because I don't think that's true.
Run it back. Editor, go through. I want you to right after I say this. I insert the clip of
fucking
the
checking the
montage
script
of Rain
here.
not using
Hold
that
on.
spell.
Oh, I don't use Speak of Dead.
They called the timeout. There seemed to be a challenge on the field.
We're gonna take it back to the replay.
Funny. Alright, I'm gonna do Dawn, and I'm gonna do Mass Cure. Oh, it says, wait, what? Always prepared.
If it's part of your clerical domain, you always have it ready.
And it doesn't count against your list
Yeah.
Oh, what
because
the
you're
poop?
light.
Yeah.
If you're light domain, that's probably a part of your thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't realize. Oh,
Your like spells that you know. Are you life or light?
I believe she's the
Light,
life.
I believe.
Or
Life, yeah.
or-
Mass Cure Wounds and Raised Dead are your 2 5th level spells that
Mhm.
you always have. So take whatever one you want, because you're getting another one. You also have
Shucks.
Death Ward and Guardian of Faith.
Oh man. There's so many awesome things. So explain exactly what's the point of doing it on D&D Beyond if I have to go into roll 20 and do it again?
For a lot more easier management, and also to have that all there for what you want to use and set up initially. It also has all the compendiums compact into one.
It basically lets you build it there, and then since it has to be on roll 20, you can just port it over rather than having to just build it on roll 20.
Yep.
Because if you don't, like this is telling you it's already restricting the spells, and you're like looking at it instead of just going on the whole list of spells and then having to filter down to cleric and pick which ones and copy them over.
And that way also you have access to all of the content on there, because I have everything unlocked in D&D Beyond. I would have to buy it a full second time on Roll20.
I see. Okay.
Do we have the option to port over the
Seriously,
updates that
did he get
we made in
lost?
D&D Beyond ourselves, or do we just...
Copy it.
Yeah, it would have to be manually entered, sadly. I've tried using the API scripts that were originally set up for it, but they don't keep them up to date fast enough, and they keep breaking. So,
Roll 20 is constantly changing.
well, they also got hit quite a
worries.
lot.
Yeah, no, I've been making like manual updates. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't sitting here doing like menial work when
Extra
there might have
work.
been an easier way.
Sadly, not. Because even when I used the API scripts, it usually took like a whole day just for one of those character sheets to be copied over. And I would just be sitting there like, that's fucking ridiculous. Oh my god, brother's alive!
He's back! Jin! Welcome!
Oh, sorry. I was trying to find all the liquor in my house and then mixed it.
Did you drink it all too?
Making some of his own Jesus juice.
Jesus.
Okay, so you're gonna be more slack.
Your camera looks like it was blurry. It looked like it was censored.
That's
like
how dangerous
we
it is
can't
right
show
now.
this on TV. It's just like
This shit's too real.
But don't worry, I got water as a chaser.
That's good.
Look at you being responsible. Me too.
Yay! Leia, drink your water. It's healthy.
I just have to drink water. It's healthy for you. It's okay. Drinking water. Okay.
Alright, so let me log into Roll20 and we'll get good going.
So, how do I update it on my character sheet then? You know, if I played more often, I would remember this, but since I don't.
Play every like 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's not frequent enough.
Hey, she's a mother. You think she's gonna remember this shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
God forbid she forgets her children at like a supermarket.
Maybe.
I have never done that.
Not yet.
never a supermarket.
Listen, I've been forgotten at a fucking library, so I'm not gonna hold anyone to blame.
I was also forgotten at a library.
That's fucking Annie. It's always
Excuse me.
Yeah?
How do I get my 5th level spells into my sheet?
Just
yeah, the I symbol for the compendium, you would have to drag and drop that in the Roll20 section over onto your character sheet in Roll20.
So open your character sheet in your Roll20 window.
Okay,
Open rain and keep it in the window. Don't pop it out.
Yeah.
Then in that same thing, the icon right next to the journal icon, it's the I in the circle, like the letter I. It's a lowercase I in the circle.
Out automatically.
Okay, so go to your settings.
What?
Okay.
And uncheck use window pop-outs for characters. Then close
Do you
your.
have this memorized?
Yes, he does.
Holy cow. Oh, okay.
I run 3 games right now on Roll20.
Really?
One of them's a one-shot that hasn't happened yet, but I'm running 2 games that are bi-weekly right now. Yeah. That's it's the reason my Sundays aren't free.
I love how nothing popped up. It's just like blank.
Just close it and do it again.
I just did. Okay. Can I just like not have it on my sheet?
Yeah.
No, it's super easy. It's super easy. Once you have your character sheet open, just click the little I that's next to it, and it should say like there should be a bunch of stuff, and there's a search bar at the top.
So, which spell you want to put into it, Rain?
And just type the spell.
I want Dawn, and I want Mass Kill Worms.
Dawn and Mass Kill Worms.
And Raise Dead is the other spell that they get right now.
Sorry guys, trying to figure out D&D Beyond and Roll20 is always extremely confusing.
Well, that's because it's not regularly used.
Ah! Oh, you're doing it.
Magic.
Ah!
That was that creepy.
Good noise. That was a good yell.
Thanks. It was a
If
partially
anybody's-
surprised and amused one.
If anybody's ever wondering and make it easier for you guys, if you download the browser plugin Beyond 20, you can just click your abilities and stuff from the D&D Beyond website. and
Oh
it'll
right, that's
transfer
why
to
yours
Roll20.
looks weird.
So like right now, if I just click on my spell for skill acrobatics,
Your spell
It
for
rolls?
skill acrobatics.
it'll just roll it.
It rolled.
I
It
clicked
did
twice.
2 that looked different.
He went to do a split and accidentally split his pants. Which is quite impressive because they're chainmail.
I critically failed. Wow.
How did you? But that doesn't make what?
How did I roll 2 different ones? What are you talking
Well, there's a
about?
5 and there's a -1.
Yeah, I told you I clicked it twice.
Oh, but how did you? But Even if you roll a 1, you only have -1. So shouldn't it be 0?
No, like I have. Well, that is definitely different. Let's look at the equation on that.
I was
Negative
looking at
1.
it. Rolling -1 d20 -1 equals nothing plus 1 equals -1. I don't know
So
what
if
the
I
fuck that
so
means.
if the 1d20, if I rolled it a 1, -1
It should
and
be
then
a
I add
0.
1.
What? I'm freaking out here. You rolled a -2 plus 1.
I failed.
I'm
Hey,
shook.
guys.
Bye,
Hi.
Wait. Now it's like I heard these screams.
Howdy!
Hi, cutie.
Good night.
Give me your pineapple shirt.
Okay. I'm glad you
Yeah.
lost your pineapple shirt. No. No. Okay.
Why? Why do you hate me so much?
Get fucked.
Good night. No night. You better be in bed. I'm gonna check on you.
I'm gonna cast haste on myself and catch up to the party because I'm so far back.
Okay.
D&D.
Roaming in here.
So, last time on Otren, after exploring further through Dorian Seville's mansion and estate, you had managed to clean out some more of the sections, as well as find one of the more poisonous plants, as well as meet the woman of interest to Dorian Seville, realizing that the son, Roland Seville, had been questionable in the origins of his bloodline, clearly having signs of, well, Fae in his bloodline between being half-elven. Obviously, not much had been mentioned due to the fact of the Seville household. So you decide to try and convince her, in which you actually managed to get Artress on your side for the time being. She had retired from the kitchen where she was originally working as one of the head chefs, along with I believe it was Christopher. Yeah, pretty much. After partaking in some of the food that she had prepared, or obviously originally for Dorian, you saw the adventuring attire that she had originally been wearing.
Yes.
Rain immediately said, "I want that," and
How do I get her out of it?
Alcohol.
yes,
Excuse me, how high does my charisma need to be to seduce an NPC?
I guess you'll have to find out.
I'll lend you some charisma.
It's like some Dragon Age stuff, you know. You gotta build up that relationship just a touch.
Jin's gonna give you some of his makeup.
If you go on a side quest with her.
Or,
Exactly.
brother, maybe you could
Side
do
quest to the
something.
bedroom. Seduce her
trying to
and
draw
then
her
slide her my way. Because women are objects, right? What?
Hey, seduce me.
Thank you,
No, but the
BioWare.
armor is an object that I need.
So,
Hey, that armor would look really good on my brother's floor.
mm,
And then on me.
That could be my
Give me-
line. Your armor will look better on my floor. And then as things are going on, my sister sneaks into the room and just
And cast
Takes the
sleep
clothes.
and takes the clothes. Yeah. Yeah.
Deuces.
sleep. So, as you continued exploring the estate, you had found some of the defenses that were there. The mansion statues, the marble statues in particular, that were obviously made to guard various floors and parts of the main estate and manor floors, as well as meeting Dorian Seville's more finer marble statue work at the top of the stairs that suffused with residiums that had increased in durability. After hearing a creature speaking in Abyssal, which you were able to confirm briefly before dispatching it and sending it back to the Abyss as a quasit, probably Dorian Seville's familiar at the time, was about to smash what seemed like a prismatic crystalline orb, as well as holding a map that had the inscription word Gorloff on the bottom right of it. After peeling off a few more paintings from the wall as well as exploring further around the house and taking some time to study the prismatic orb, you would realize that if the Quasit had managed to smash the orb, the mansion itself would start to animate and fully attack you with every part of its entire shape. Now with this trigger orb still within your hand and grasp, you are at least safe for the time being. And obviously this manor has clearly shown to be quite the danger in itself. If this orb were to ever trigger, who knows what would happen to this mansion or what it might even do to anyone who even gets close or inside of it by some greedy happenstance.
Didn't we pocket that day?
Yes.
The fuck out, right?
Which you had collected a fair amount of jewels, gems, paintings, portraits, rugs, as well as a few other things from the entirety of this household.
Looting is so wrong, guys. I'm kidding. Go on.
I've got a tapestry worth 5K.
Mm-hmm. One of
Can I, really quick, ask how much we have in our, pile? Like, our...
In the treasure hoard? Oh, do we want to take a moment? Actually, well, we should do that outside of here when we can go to, a bank. But I agree we should take a moment to divvy that up, because that's been sitting there for a while.
Yeah. Oh, there's a map in there, guys. Did we know this? In the treasure hoard?
Treasure hoard.
So we're not
To be
just
honest,
keeping it
I
as a
don't know.
hoard?
There's a map
I
of
thought
the
it was-
we
underground
added it
tunnels that lead to the
community
Yellow
chest.
Gem City.
We added
right.
that,
Yeah.
was
Just
that
recently.
the beginning of last game or the end of the game before that? Yeah.
One of the two.
Cool. Alright. I vote get the fuck out.
Yeah, let's go hawk some of this shiz, and I guess we gotta go fucking hunt down some goo, right?
Yeah, we gotta go talk to the mages about that book.
Right. Okay. Where would the closest mages college or mages hold be?
There were the two that were in town, the Dro and the other one.
Oh, right, the drought. Right. Right. I'm out of the loop. Hello. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm on the same page.
And then we have
Right.
people possibly waiting for us at the ship.
That's true.
Our shipping empire.
So we out?
Yep.
Yeah, we
we-
gather our ill-gotten goods.
Did
Then we
lick
skedaddle.
the entire floor already?
Yep.
I
You're
lick-
touching walls like I was
I
last
lick
Toki.
the whole floor. I go square by square. I lick with my tongue.
So, aside from
Wait,
licking,
did we burning this place down or?
you could.
Torch. Let's go.
Okay, my fire spirit
Wow.
goes wild
The
as
one
we're
who
leaving.
fought against it last time is saying torture.
No,
let's
but
go.
y'all said that her son was not living in that house, that he lived elsewhere. That's the only reason why
Yeah.
I was telling y'all to save it.
Oh, you were mad because he would have no home to come to.
My
Right,
fire
but it's
spirit
fine,
goes
'cause he has a
nuts
home
and
elsewhere.
lights every room on fire before we leave.
Oh, there goes the kids that were left in the basement.
What?
But they made their way out.
Like what?
Yeah, wait, hold on a minute.
Hold the flip flap jack.
What the fuck?
Okay,
Alrighty.
next. Where's this mage school?
So,
I just want to make sure what going with us, right?
Artress.
Yeah, Archers.
Yep, Artress is going with you. There is still the other common woman that you are escorting around for the time, and you also have an unconscious.
The cook.
You do have the cook, but you also do have an unconscious dragonborn with you, a unconscious green dragonborn.
Who's the dragonborn?
We got him from he was in the prison cell.
That man.
He's one of ours.
Remember we found 2 prisoners?
He's unconscious.
He was in the cell underneath
Unconscious.
the...
Okay.
Okay, where are these drow wizards at?
Oh.
Is this them here?
One of them, obviously, for down here at the main information booth, and kind of saboteur situation. They call it the information booth. as well as Garth Stillbrow, which is one of the older mages that you had met before. They keep a small wizards and magic shop nook with obviously the township's approval, and they just mostly keep to themselves while selling magical items to most of the market here.
Where's the bank, DM God?
Currently, where you are at, you could have it sent to a bank or a treasury, or you can even try and set up an estate here to where somebody would be your treasurer for you and try to grow your funds.
Can't we just send it to the family house?
You could, if you want to send it to the Delacroix family house.
So there's no bank here, to be clear.
He said no.
No. You would have to hire a personal treasurer.
And how would the treasurer guard our money?
With that, usually with either hired mercenaries or already tending on person that you were purchasing or hiring to be your treasurer would usually have guards or someone to...
Either Dia or Nira be our treasurer.
You could. You could
now, is this horde like weighing us down at all, by any chance? It looked like there was a lot of shit in it.
Physically, no. Emotionally, yes.
Physically, no, not right now. But at the same time, you, especially with you carrying all these items with you, your magical bags are definitely full because there is definitely a weight capacity to them. It's not a portable whole.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Brother, what do you want to do with all our money? Do you want to donate it?
Let me look at my pockets right now.
Hold on, I'm doing math at the moment to transform if we were able to sell. But how would this? So how does the mechanics work? If we hire this guy, does that mean we get our money and we just give him all this shit, or?
So obviously,
is he like a broker? Like we're gonna sell it to him and he's gonna go and sell it, or?
Effectively, he would function like a broker. Obviously, he would keep it in a personal treasurer's vault where it would be safe, and obviously he marks that he is personally responsible for the safety of your money, and obviously if anything were to happen to it, he would be in direct cause and blame.
So we can kill him?
Generally.
So we should possibly take a portion of it to split to ourselves and then put a portion in or invest it.
I mean, we could hire Kupo Shack to guard the money.
A boat.
That's true. You could hire.
I'm looking at freaking Alex's face. He's like,
"What the fuck is wrong?"
I'm not hiring that little midget to guard our money. Hell no.
DM guard, could we look at the big map again really quick to determine our trajectory?
Sure.
Please.
Yeah, we could find out whether or not there was something on our way. Yeah, that's fine.
Yes. Also.
Oh, can I visit her land?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll plunder her southern region.
Well, her mansion is one of the things aforementioned.
Oh, I'll plunder her mansion too. Yeah.
Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah.
I heard you, man. Go ahead.
I was asking because, one, we can determine if there's something along the way, and two, do we need anything in particular to make our journey easier?
Well, let me look at the horde and see anything.
I mean, that's why we're going to meet the ship in the middle of the landmass.
Mm-hmm. Rollins has a port not far on one of the main rivers.
But do we have a boat?
You do?
Yeah,
we
have a boat.
Yes.
We've had one since we went to see the underwater temple.
Thing?
We gave him a ridiculous sum of money.
We gave him a ridiculous amount.
Mm-hmm.
And basically told him to be the starting captain of our shipping empire.
This is the real. This is the real campaign for me. I'm gonna manage our. I want to know what the Dow index is on all the different stuff. I want to know how good iron is. I want to know how good steal it? I want to know.
I'm telling you, we take a portion of this treasure hoard, we split among us, we take a portion, we invest it.
We invest it.
Take a portion and put it in the bank to grow.
Yes. We have, so...
What are the interest rates at the bank?
I did the math. If we sell if we sell all of our physical items, so gems and the, like, tapestries and all the paintings and shit, it's worth almost 20,000 GP. On top of we already have 11,000 left from the other dragon's fuck nest.
20,000 gold pieces?
Yeah.
On top of we have 11,000 from the dragon's nest.
And
So
4,000 platinum, which is another 40,000 gold.
So we just take that and reinvest it.
Kingdoms have been founded, yeah. Wait, alright, yeah, that's actually an idea. What if we, instead of just
20 grand worth of
material, we could just give that to our guy and he could sell it instead of going to a third-party broker. We could just do it ourselves.
And who's the guy?
The former, like, lowly fisherman who we bought him like a fleet.
So we're just gonna turn him into our CPA now and our ship captain?
Well, we're making him an admiral. He's super happy.
Well, maybe when the
and our accountant, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Maybe when if the son comes with us, I'm sure he can help because he does business.
The son is on a ship too.
Are you talking about the son whose house we just burned down?
Yes.
No, we didn't burn his house. It was his father's house we burned down.
Roland.
Splitting some curly hairs there.
Yeah, Roland. Yeah, Roland is currently at the Vineyard Estate, which is definitely not here. For that, you would actually.
We sent him a letter or something, didn't we?
Yes.
All I know is whatever portion I get from our funds, I'm sending back to the Delacroix estate.
Okay.
I feel like there's going to be some growth there.
That's why I'm saying the paintings, we invest that money straight in, or we sell it ourselves.
Trying to say my estate is a brothel?
I said you're trying to build a brothel?
No, not much.
Build a brothel?
See?
Listen, cleric. It could be a holy brothel.
Everyone could be dressed as nuns.
Call it the Temple of the Flesh. We pray to our earthly forms. We worship them.
I don't feel like that was the most blasphemous thing said so far.
No.
Clive
The
Barker
Temple of Penance, where everyone gets scourged.
That sounds kinky. Yeah, no.
I'm with that one.
That's
the Temple of Penance. That's the champagne room?
Yeah, the Temple of the Flesh can have a penance chamber, maybe.
Guys, I want to own a brothel now.
Okay, we'll call it the
the
Temple of the Flesh.
The Room of Penance.
Yeah.
The French Room.
The praying corner, because someone's always on their knees.
Confessional. One section called the
The
confessional.
Ranger Room.
Confessional.
The Ranger Room, where it's just all of us in Power Ranger costumes.
Alex, your face is like
I mean, it's medieval times. We could just do like
right there.
We could just do like a saloon.
We can have a saloon.
I played a paladin before.
Look, I know, like, I know the
never.
What you said?
Never I played a paladin before. Ever. I just never got to the stage of thinking, hey, let's start a brothel. It just, you know.
You don't think that's a natural course of thought?
I would tell you this, that naturally playing a normal paladin, if I was to do something like this, I would lose my abilities.
Really?
Normally, yeah, because if paladins go against their oath, they lose their abilities.
What about clerics?
Show me where the oath says cannot build a brothel.
Though my oath is oath of vengeance. What if this brothel is to exact my vengeance on my god?
Exactly.
I just want to say it's just in the cards, okay? If we're talking about investments and banks and...
But who said I opened the brothel? I could have told Ramis to open the brothel with just my funds.
I was gonna open it, but okay.
I mean, I figure whatever we were gonna do it with this money from all this physical stuff we were gonna sell.
Regardless.
I'm just saying Nira could be the head entertainer. I'm just saying.
Can we say
that to her?
would fight her.
I dare you. I double
You
dare
dare me. You dare
I
me
double
to
dog
fight
dare
Nero?
you.
I double
That-
dog dare you.
Josh, set it up.
Don't do it.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Do it.
Where's my arena?
How you saw
We
the
all
big
agree,
section
so it
happen?
happens.
Oh, he has the arena still saved.
I can't believe you're doing this. Okay. Okay, do it.
I'm getting
Okay.
I'm getting a better seat than last time.
Can we like? Who's a referee? Who's refereeing this?
I can referee.
How about the
Okay,
one that's
alright.
tapping the cheeks?
I'm curious to see what's gonna happen.
Wait,
Um,
can I ask a question really quick? Is anybody religious here in like IRL? Alex?
No, I mean I identify
Okay.
with something, but I'm not
Spiritual,
like, super religious.
not
I'm not like
religious.
Okay, cool. Cause
Praise
I could say I'm religious, but I'm not aggressively religious.
okay, I just want to know.
I know
if
as
I'm being
much of the-
blasphemous. I'm not offending anyone.
While the fight goes on, can we all agree that we want to take basically the physical things that are money and
Like the potions and
invest?
shit?
Not the potion. So I didn't count any
strategy,
potions or spell scrolls into my count. But
Can
like,
I take just one of the gems though?
sure, which one are you taking? I'll take it out of my total
The fire opal.
math. The fire opal is worth 1,000.
1,000.
Okay, I'll take 1,000 off.
Can we take bets on this fight?
Definitely can.
Yeah, I did last time.
Ooh. What's the over under?
I don't know how that works. I just got some money.
What are the odds?
Wow.
Who's not betting? Who's gonna officiate the bet?
First of all, I'm gonna feel very offended if all of y'all go against me.
Why would we
I'm
go
not betting.
against you?
guys are making me the ref.
Okay, Ramus is the ref, so he's impartial. Ramus, what's the over under?
I don't know. I'm gonna say it's pretty even, honestly, because Jin's
Okay.
now beastly.
I'll put 50 on the bright paladin.
50 what? Put the real
Always.
money down. 50
Gold, 50 gold.
Alright.
A bag of
Yeah,
50
yeah.
gold. That's most of my gold. I
Sure, write that
I
down.
chuck it through the air at Ramus. You catch it deftly.
Okay. Perfect.
Uh,
So Nate's.
and I look
50
at
gold.
Rain. You want that action?
I will put. How much money do I have? Hold on. That's before I talk. Just talking out my ass.
She's gonna come to look at her bag of holding like I am broke.
All right, so I'm gonna send.
Oh, I'm chilling. All right, I'm gonna put 150 gold on my brother. So anybody want to match that?
Wait, so now we have 200 total on Jin.
Uh huh.
Who's
Anybody
at 50
going for
on me?
Nero?
Me.
Anybody going for Nero?
I can't bet.
put 200 on there.
Yeah, Koo's gonna put.
Wow.
What's stop condition?
Unconsciousness.
She's not weak like Dia was, so
Wow.
Alex, did you say you have a bet on Nero?
yeah, he said 200.
Oh yeah, I'm
200?
putting 200 on there.
200 on Nero. Okay. All right, that's it, right? That's all, or does anybody else? Josh, do you want to like put a bet down from the beyond? Like, do you want to?
Dia's gonna put 25 on Jin. Koo's gonna put 50 on Nero.
So Dira
Wow,
puts 25
cool.
on Jin. Cool puts how much
50.
on Nira? Okay.
Cool is not getting another drink.
I mean, if no one bets for the other person, then what's the point?
They
Jin's
become
like
the
looking at
underdog.
him like
You're just
A2
giving yourself
Koo.
money. or-
A2 Koo.
A2. A2.
I mean, have you seen her? She's fucking scary.
Oh, but what stipulations? What cannot be used?
I think you should be able to use anything.
With third.
Are we doing no magic again?
No magic, but
spells?
like divine smite's allowed. No spells, but divine smite.
No spells. Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty? And holy shit. What an initiative.
Wow, guys.
Wow, oh my
Yeah.
god.
The fucking...
Just leave it to me with a fucking initiative at a single digit.
Battle of the best.
Is there fight music on?
Not yet.
Hey, it's better to get the low rolls out now.
Alrighty. Let's see much.
Play something to get some blood pumping.
Alright, so something to get the blood pumping. Let's see.
I will side-eye Rain as the fight's going on, and then hypothetically message message Ramus with a hypothetical. Just wondering what you would think if... What would the over-under be on me versus the cleric?
Ooh, do you want to?
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see what happens.
So.
How did I get a great sword?
Alright.
Interesting story.
So,
Is there a story that I wasn't filled in on because I'm like looking at?
Oh, I think you just picked one up to hold it or some shit.
yeah.
We had a bunch of loot.
You were Jaegered and turned into a loot truck briefly.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I mean, at least you're rich.
That's true.
So.
Oh, yeah. The music is good. On point.
With that, especially on Nira's opener, she's gonna fucking bonus action rage.
Whoa. Whoa. Alright, bet.
She's
Bet.
a barbarian.
That's not fair, but bet.
I mean,
I
you
mean,
have
is that
magical
fair?
weapons. It doesn't help her that much.
Facts.
What's
So I
that?
get to use a natural paladin ability, right?
You get to use your divine smite, yeah, man.
That she's gonna come in with her 3 attacks, advantage. Coming at you with the reckless. With her beautiful great silver sword.
2 of them hit.
God damn. For 2 very heavy attacks. For a beautiful total of 28 slashing damage. She just slams into you.
You've got like 10 attacks, Jen.
And now you have advantage against her.
Yay.
She is reckless attacking. Your turn, Jen, as she opens up with her magnificent great silver sword. And just starts smashing down on your armor with all her fury.
Alright, so you said I have advantage. This is not gonna go well because I have no faith.
I call out, I have heart, paladin. Bitch.
Bitch. Alright, so first attack. Let's see. Oops, wrong one.
Yep.
Where the hell's my sword at? Ah, here it is.
Wherever you have hit me.
Ha! Oh! Ah!
Those definitely hit!
Clothesline to the throat. That,
Quadruple divine smite damage. Divine smite level 4, double it.
So that, and then with my divine smite.
Ah. Oh god. Oh, loady,
Wait,
loady.
I think my highest tier spell is 3. No, 4. So let's see.
Oh god. Please no. No, she's just a child. She's just a babe. Don't do it.
Very, very nice.
Is divine smite like sneak attack? Do you double it? Is it technically damage die? Or is it separate?
For that, it's credit.
That's fun. Look, it's a kitty. A kitty.
It's like literally just a fur ball you picked up with 2 limbs.
So I was like 53 damage on my first attack.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Alright, well.
Hot diggity dog.
So I got one more attack in, or are you still count? Oh.
Huh?
All right, last attack.
What's her?
What's up?
No, I was gonna ask what's her health, but I might as well just wait and see.
That will miss.
Yep.
You clash off of her plate mail she's still wearing. Alright. Will that be all, Jin?
Jin whistles for his baby.
The dancing sword.
The dancing sword.
Does that hit?
Oh, okay. Went to open up one thing. There we go. We'll do a spinning sword.
Sweet.
Spooky.
For a second, it was a spider.
I thought it was a spider as well. I was like, Nira has 5 spiders now? What the fuck?
The 23 definitely hits.
Alright. For 10 damage.
Alrighty.
Oh, snap.
Alright. So, with that.
It'd be funny if she ends this with just like one swift punch to the face.
Just fucking decks you in the jaw. Just
She like drops her axe and just like punches me dead in the face.
go for her
You know,
neck.
this fight could like last forever if we just keep using all of our healing spells.
Oh fuck, she crit me. I'm done. That one crit. That one crit.
Shit.
The other 2 will miss, but turns around with a extremely heavy retaliation of her own for a solid 24 slashing damage, literally equal to the 2 she did before, sinking
That
it
was
straight into.
fucking balls of hit.
It would have. The great silver sword that you gave her is it's pretty fucking savage. And back over.
His name is John C.
And back over to you, Jin.
Because she used reckless, right?
Correct.
Alright. So let's swing again. Why
I
am I
will,
getting
huh?
pairs?
I don't know, but that does hit.
Alright.
You guys have given. She still has her old plate armor. You guys have yet to give her +1 armor.
Alright.
Do we have anything
23.
that can fit her?
I'm pretty sure we could get something customized.
Yeah. Currently, I don't think you guys have +1 plate armor free for the moment. Alrighty.
I think I gave my armor to Dia, right?
You did.
My previous armor, yeah.
Nira's been wearing the old rusted set that she originally met all of you guys in.
Wow, we have not been taking care of her.
Well,
I mean,
her weapon looks
Ramsey
fucking
can take care of her
immaculate.
Cheeks, but
Have you seen the weapon she's currently fucking wielding?
yeah, I've seen it. I felt it.
It's a great silver sword, dude. It's a +3 weapon.
Alright, so last attack.
Oh, that's definitely the finisher.
Before I hit her with it, I
Get
put my
him.
arm around her and said, "It was fun. You definitely have grown strong."
She definitely puts an arm around you and kind of. Definitely a lot stronger than when I first met you.
Work in the brothel.
Can you
Yes,
be the
yes,
head
start
bouncer
with
of our
this.
brothel?
So
Those
you
are
want to
working
get rid
well.
of our NPC that's wrecking things with us?
I mean, we've been wrecking things without her lately.
Well, that's because she doesn't do water.
Yeah, she doesn't.
Yeah. She's very obviously doesn't know how to swim.
So, match over, huh?
Unfortunately.
Great, so money. Let's talk about this.
Right.
Mister, do you want to heal me at least? I'm kind of bleeding here.
Oh, right. Hold on.
As he said that while he can heal his damn self.
Oh, yeah, what the fuck?
Oh,
I can sprinkle some healings for you.
So,
Yo, I think we've rolled more
Ray.
crits today than we ever did.
I have a question.
that's true.
Claire. cleric of life. Do you feel
So-
lucky, punk?
Not without spells. I'm good. Thank you very much.
Well, I mean, I assume we can imagine that we've taken a long rest. I don't think DM God's gonna not let us have
Yeah,
our
no,
spells
you could definitely
to
have a long
just
rest.
duel ourselves.
Spells allowed?
Bring the creativity.
Perhaps instead of this small arena, we use this entire plateau and have our friends stand to the side.
Are you trying to blast me out to another planet? What are we?
Only if you are afraid.
He's challenging you to
His
throw
one,
down.
His one eyebrow goes up. He only has the one. The other one's burnt.
I'm gonna burn off the other eyebrow.
Oh.
I look
Anyway.
forward to it.
So, money. We won.
Ah, yes.
You each
Um,
hit 125 because it was 1 to 1 and 250.
Yeah.
You make your money back and you each get 125.
Oh, great.
Okay.
So I made 125 gold. Hey.
Nice.
Koo's kind of sitting there like, fucking damn it, I swear, I thought she would have done it. She's so much taller.
Nice. Like that's money we've paid them, and then we just like took it back.
Yeah.
So we won it. It's different.
I throw a stone at Kupo Shack. Fuck you, Kupo Shack.
Yeah. With that, you actually hear Dia pat you on the back. Good job, Master.
Thank you, Dia.
That's mad funny.
I slap her on the butt. Good job.
Good game. Good game, coach.
You slap her on the butt, do 1 damage, and she falls unconscious again.
She wakes back up, flying into a fucking rage.
I would like to suggest withholding our match for another time because I'd like to see our storyline progress today.
Fair.
All right.
Okay.
It's the first time she ever said something like that.
Okay, can we agree that we give the our ship guy the investment of 2K in material for him to sell to start, like, that'll get him contacts and stuff, and he can like
Become
it'll
our...
go yeah
Dealer?
our main man. He could start hiring crew and get the
What
word
if the
out.
Chichipaniki infiltrates the dealer and finds the supplier? We're kind of screwed at that point.
Are you saying we're gonna get Hydrid?
Probably.
It should.
I guess we gotta be
wait.
vicious about traders and inside trading.
Before we
What
agree
was
to it, I
yours?
just want to make sure. Did we already establish how we're gonna get the money to our ship captain? Because isn't he out over by the coast right now?
We're on our way to him.
Yeah, he's currently at one of the main river posts near Roland's Alley. That is not very far, actually. Yeah.
So we just gotta talk to these mages, but then we're on our way there next anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe.
So let's go
Okay.
take care of all that.
We're passing
me-
through Rona Lenzali. I just want to remind you guys, we do have some shopkeep contact that might work out as our trade
Host.
envoys, if you want to consider it. Yeah. Only because
mean,
remember
or-
those people that woman asked us to go pick those mushrooms for her? She was with that guy who had the armor, kind of like Dia.
Yeah, the green.
They might not.
For
Yeah, they might be options for us to also consider. Just throwing it out there.
Okay. What's the ship captain's name so I don't offend the guy who's holding our money?
Polgan.
Pogan?
Polgan.
Paul.
P-O-L-G-A-N?
Like the normal name of Paul and then G-A-N at the end.
Pogan.
Paul Gang.
Gang. Alright.
Go!
Anyone want to heal Nira or shall I?
I heal
it's just
Nira.
I heal
I
Nira.
cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. Alright.
So we've had our long rest technically.
Yeah. So, definitely if you guys want a hand wave, just sleeping overnight, obviously. Fairly
Oh wait,
exhausted.
why did I do that? I cast Healing Spirit. I changed my mind. I just cast Healing Spirit and she can run laps in it.
Okay.
Suck it, get.
Okay.
Alrighty. Bouncing back to Rollins.
Where's your face? What the fuck?
Hmm?
I'm talking to Brother Dearest. Where's his face? What the fuck?
Where? On Discord?
Yeah.
And, yes.
Right here.
There he is.
So obviously you do have the drowse as a possible option. And then obviously the wizards. I assume you're just going directly to the wizards first.
Yeah.
Alright. So.
And maybe a blacksmith to get her some armor.
Alright. You guys.
To work.
You
At
guys.
least just get her +1.
You guys do know the blacksmith in town here, Grimdane. You've made.
That's the one we did the favor for.
It's true.
Who haven't we done favors
Give him
for?
the adamant.
Everyone.
The Shishipaniki.
This is true.
Okay, so we're gonna get Nira armor, drop shit off at the wizard or buy shit, and then keep
We gotta talk to the wizard. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Leads the way.
And then also you still have one unconscious boy with you.
Oh, the dragon kid?
But
Yeah.
he's not like injured. We've healed his wounds. He's just unconscious still.
Yeah, he's just
Take one of those.
exhausted. So obviously,
Okay.
I figured if you were going to the wizard before you full rested and all that.
Yeah.
All right. Exactly.
Is he gonna attack us? Is he gonna kill us?
He casts Cone of Cold. You're all frozen popsicles now.
No.
So, you go to Garth Stillbrow. He's sitting there, just kind of casually sipping a actually heavenly smelling tea. Yeah, it's almost like a herbal jasmine that he seems to have. As you enter into his main store, he looks to the rest of you, and you can tell he actually does recognize you.
Wait, hold on. Can we hire that Minotaur as a bodyguard?
You totally can try.
Was he with a group? We sort of talked to him before, but I don't really.
For that, especially for the townsfolk that you've talked to initially, he has just been here for hire.
We've got a lot of gold, so.
It's true.
That's true.
Amassing your own
I feel like
personal.
we don't need more meat fodder.
No, that's a brothel guard.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're gonna
Well,
open it in this town?
let's hold
We're gonna
hold
open it
back
here?
on that for a little bit.
Maybe not here, but when we decide where, if not here, he gets a letter, he comes, we pay him.
Sure.
So he's like working on per diem?
Yeah.
Alright, so. Garth Stillbrow, well, welcomes all of you to come into the shop. I don't think there was enough seats here for everyone here, but for those of you who can fit, you're welcome to sit down if there's something you need to discuss or wish to request in crafting.
Everyone squeezes in like this into his shop because we all want to be nosy and have a conversation.
I stand outside like an adult.
Okay. You do see a few people kind of looking at curiously. The other woman will eventually be looking around and thank you all of you essentially, and then we'll request if she is allowed to at least go home to let her know her family know that she is all right.
Wait, who's this? The one that we picked up in the dungeon?
Yes, the commoner woman who pointed out the butler.
We know nothing of her. We don't even know if she has a family.
Did they, are they in this town?
Yes, they are. I was originally kidnapped in the main market. I was actually going for a bunch of herb trades.
you poor thing. Go forth and prosper.
Thank you. And thank you again.
Free to go.
If I see you again, you're more than welcome to join me in my house.
Hey, what's
Oh.
your name?
Not like that, you fucking pervert.
I'm making jokes.
I know.
Just
I was asking her for her name.
So, for their name is Amanda Fletcher.
Amanda Fletcher. That is the most Americanized name I've heard in this game so far.
What kind of white bread ass name was that?
That is all American name right there. Amanda Fletcher.
Yeah.
Wait.
D-A-Y-E?
I want to know more information about Amanda because she said, if you ever need anything, blah, blah, blah. I want to know where she's going. So if we actually end up in her town, we could be like,
Is she an
Amanda
herbalist?
Fletcher!
She was going to purchase herbs for
Okay.
medicine.
Is she an alchemist?
She is not an alchemist, but she does know how to make healing potions.
Where's she going? We kind of need that.
What's your price?
She's going home, obviously.
Right, where is her town, I asked?
We are in it.
Right here. She lives in Rollins
Oh,
Holly.
she lives in oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And her husband is a Fletcher.
And Linda, listen, pay attention.
I was. Ish.
Husband's a Fletcher.
Yes.
Her husband's a Fletcher.
As for many people who do not know, just like how my last name is Porter, and most people end up with Fletcher or Fishbach, fisherman, Fletcher, who makes arrows,
Fish fuck.
Porter, who was originally a house servant in family line.
Really?
That's how most last names started.
I never knew that. Cool.
Smith.
Mything.
And I just found out Cooper is someone who makes barrels, who makes those and made wooden barrels. I had no idea.
Make
But
the hoop.
I
yeah,
thought it was a
last name
shoe
Cooper.
person. Shoemaker.
That would be a cobbler.
Shoemaker. Yeah.
Yeah. Like Peter Cobbler.
Or Schumacher.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's today's little history drop of how last names actually started.
Can't
The
ever
more
say that
you
you never
know.
learned anything.
They were literally what you did. That's how you were identified.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. Okay. So we can, move on with the page person.
Okay. So, obviously.
Josh, I'm sorry. Don't mean to interrupt. Did we ever turn those mushrooms over to the herbalist in town?
The other herbalist you did, and you actually did get paid for that initially, because you were with Fervor at the time. So.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure.
Alrighty. Because that was originally backed by the Hill Giant Fortress as well. Alrighty.
I'm installing it because of you, Alex.
And when we're gonna have a drink, I'll be back.
Alright.
Okay.
So, assumedly, Gareth Stillbrown had received the ledger that he had, as well as the cipher, for him to take a gander at and see if he can't at least weave his magic on it and get it to at least not be magically ciphered anymore.
And so that it won't blow up when we try to get into it.
Exactly. So I will roll his Arcana, which is a lot heftier, which he does with relative ease. That is also a testament of that you probably don't want to fuck with this man.
Which one is this? Gareth?
Gareth Stillbrow, yes. The older gentleman.
Like he shouldn't be.
Yeah. And the plus 13 Arcana is a definite testament to that. So, with that, with relative ease, you actually see that he undoes the magical cipher, in which you can actually see the physical cipher, now in the appropriate order, is actually set before you. As he kind of looks at this, and you see he flips through a couple of more pages on his own. He kind of raises an eyebrow and looks at the rest of you. What exactly are you doing with this book? No offense on base observations here, and you can see him still thumbing through the book. This doesn't seem like any of your particular styles. I don't see any wizards amongst yourselves.
Well, you shouldn't judge a book by its cover.
We're tracking someone very dangerous. And for long, can I like sort of explain the goo thing to him without giving too much?
Yeah, you can. So, obviously sparse details, like how, something weird has been going on. You've been, substitute it with like alchemical substance or something that's been messing people up. So, with that, he does listen to you telling the story. With that, you can tell he's been kind of thumbing through and reading over it very, very meticulously in a way as he listens to both you and everyone else discusses it. And with that, you could see that he kind of furrows his brow a little bit. Well, it's definitely a legible cipher now that it's at least appropriately in place. Though, aside from what seems to possibly be a few names and numbers, I'm not really sure. Though, I could take a time and write out a full cipher and make it legible to you. If you want me to copy over the entirety of the book, that might take a little bit of time.
Could we check for like intentions?
How long would that take?
Ooh, yeah. Roll insight. Can I roll insight?
Can we do that?
This guy's a plus 13.
Alright, so you're gonna roll an insight if he's telling the truth to you guys?
Well,
Yeah.
if he intends to, like do what he says,
Evil?
or if he's
Or be a
gonna,
double agent?
yeah. Oh, I have advantage. I roll.
Alright. So, Rabbits, you try and get a little bit of a beat on this man. You're not sure. You think he might have something on the side, especially since how he seems to have a better understanding of the cipher. Though, Rain and Iden, you actually pick up very quickly that he's being very genuine. You realize that he is more than happy to help with this, and obviously him and Otren have been probably helping with a good portion of investigations within the city, especially since Oberyn's task has been at the warehouse, currently helping and undergoing the previous investigation of the Explode warehouse that you had followed and gotten led to Dorian Seville's estate from.
Could we... So this person like grew up in this town and lives here forever and is part of like the community here? Like, is he a well-embedded person?
With that, you could see him kind of like give a small chuckle. No, I just retired here. I mostly been traversing most of the lands, even when the king was originally seated in power. Was part of his court for a brief time, and then I decided to come and retire here and open up a shop with my old friend Otren.
Which king?
You weren't familiar with the previously seated power of Ogarthon and Surd?
We're young. We're youth. So
Gen Z.
educate us.
Wait,
Yeah,
Gen
okay, boomer.
like B, because it's like way earlier.
So he kind of gives a chuckle.
Yeah.
Forgive my presumptions. I saw the ears and I figured you were a little bit older. So.
Mature.
Can we keep him on, like, I don't know, retainer or something if we need a wizard
Payroll?
Well, we need
magically
to find out
get
about
back
him
to him?
first.
We
I
gotta
mean,
come up with a
Kind of
business name
questions.
because we're just hiring people at this point.
I mean,
Confessional.
you figured out that he was like genuine.
Yes, but I want to know like how useful he's going to be for the long term.
He's a
if we're
wizard
gonna
with a
consider-
plus 13 arcana. He can be pretty useful.
All right, I mean, if you want to just judge people by the covers, whatever.
He's a smart guy. And we have proved we aren't always very smart.
Speak for yourself, bitch.
So, with that, he'll go through a little bit of a history lesson. So, let me just see.
I think Remus had asked about how long the process would take. Can we reiterate that question?
Just the cipher would probably take me about 4 hours or so.
For the whole book?
Well, if you're just looking for a cipher, and then you could write it out yourself. If you want me to copy the entire book, that would probably take me a good portion of 2 days.
Can we have them somehow magically send it to us, or hey, we need a magic contact?
Pigeon mail?
I could always send an animal messenger, yes.
Okay, we would like to be able to reach you again if necessary.
And can we slide him a few extra dollars?
Fee.
You definitely can. You can see he had a chuck. It's like, oh.
Put some gold coins in his wizard robe.
In like his tip jar.
You slide it next to the teapot that he has. He sits there and chuckles. I'll be sure to get it out to you as quick as possible.
And we'd like to keep you on possible further contact if necessary. It's the best way to reach you quickly.
Animal messengers usually work. If that is the easiest. No offense, I don't see many other than... He kind of like tilts to the side off of his chair and looks down the main hall and sees Aiden at the other end. He's like, maybe if your friend can cast sending, but other than that,
and then we scream down the hallway, "Hey, Aiden!"
No.
And blow up like it's scanners.
I know, do that. We don't do that here.
Yes, we're gonna do carrier pigeon.
Drew Tang.
I shapeshift into an eagle. I tell this like crow what I want it to do, and then it goes.
Okay, we'll get to that when we get to that. But he's gonna send us the thing in 2 days.
Your telecommunications thing. How far
Does it work over that long distance?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
No, it's like 60 feet.
I guess. Alright. Can we just ask him to come with us on an adventure for like a few days?
We just said we're not picking up more people.
But like, we can afford it. We can feed these people.
We'll animal handling for a bit.
So, with that, Griff Stillbrow will...
You want to escort us to the boat, basically.
He will politely decline. He feels his adventuring days are well and behind him, as much as he is a very wizened old man at this point. But he is flattered that you would be willing to take such an old adventurer like himself amongst your group.
Better be flattered, bitch.
Don't you talk to him like that, brother.
Damn, son, that was rough.
Gosh. Alright.
That was aggressive.
So, he's gonna send it to us, yeah? Is there anything else we need from this guy?
Unless there's a particular magic item that you wish to be made.
Where are you guys gonna have him send it? Like, where exactly are we heading to next?
I'm sure he can find it, can he?
Yep. With his messenger, he would be able to find you guys very easily.
Are we passing through Otren on our way?
Moogle mail.
We're passing through Otren on the way to the boat, or is that out of the way?
Currently, you guys are in the province of Otren already.
Okay. Sorry. Then Otren proper, the city. Are we passing that way on the way to the boat, or is that out of the way?
Currently, that is further north from where you are.
We're not going that
And the
direction,
boat
right?
is
just south of you. Not that long, probably like an hour's walk.
Oh, okay.
So, not too much of a drastic difference there. We're going straight to the docks, but heading back to the main city of Otren, especially the lawkeeper there that Jin had a brief heartthrob for, is still there.
Whoa. I had a what?
The Azamar. Very long time.
Oh yeah.
I remember.
The one that Gang answers to?
Yes, the one that is the main commander of Otren's forces closer to the castle. The one that is so lawful, actually hurt.
I'm ready to keep it rolling.
Let's keep it going.
Blacksmith
All right,
for her thing.
Oh yeah, blacksmith for. Is this for
Blacksmith.
Nira? Or for
Yeah,
everyone?
for armor.
All right.
If anybody else
Well, for Nira,
gets something to be done, sure, why not?
Most of our shit is upgraded with a giant fucking mallet. This shit's... Oh. We should recruit a high-level blacksmith, and we should equip him with this giant's hammer so he can make us magical shit.
dropping
so
off those atomized hammer.
Are we gonna open the brothel here?
No, god damn.
And
I'm so
Otren.
upset that I made this joke.
It's a legitimate business.
It really
Why don't we have a
Okay, fine.
floating brothel? It's one of
How
the boats.
Excuse me,
How
so
about a
workers are still
saloon?
workers.
How about a saloon that happens to come with the occasional,
On a boat.
It's a cruise line now? We're running a cruise line?
Or it comes into town like a traveling show.
It comes into town.
Gross.
I like a
We're
building.
saying gross to the fact that we're trying to build a brothel, right? Okay.
No,
Is Dia useful? Can we leave her here to run it?
She's actually pretty
You
handy.
can run the.
We're gonna get the son to run our business. He already knows what to do with business.
Yeah.
You're supposed
we
to
never
be
even
training
met this
her.
person, but you're like, I'm sorry, who's supposed to be training her? Who?
Jin.
I'm supposed to be training her.
Jin's supposed to be. He's like his Padawan.
Hmm?
Yeah. Oh right. I forgot. All right. Cool. So, what's next, guys? I say we just forget the brothel idea because obviously we're not 100% on it. No need to rush. We can just keep it moving.
Nudge, nudge, nudge.
So with that, you see Artris is who's still kind of meandering around with your group. So what about him? She just points to the still past dragonborn.
Forgot about it.
Oh, this poor guy.
Are we taking him with us? Like,
Maybe can we see if he needs more medical attention? Can we take him to like a better cleric?
What the fuck?
Wow.
Is that
The shade.
what the fuck is that supposed to
Look,
mean?
you can take better to mean anything.
Wow.
You can take it to mean higher level. You could take it to mean cares more about this person's life or life in general, heals more, is better trained in medicine. Like, you could take it at anything you want. What would you do? Would you like? I can keep
I'm taking it
going.
as fucking shade.
Yeah, I mean that first and foremost.
Quad. We can just keep it moving. Can we just whatever? Can we just drop this kid off at a local brothel and keep it moving? Like this?
But what if he has
Okay.
info? What if we have info we need? Yeah, just put titties on his face. He'll be fine.
It'll wake him
we'll
up.
take him with us. He'll wake up on the boat.
It's just what I need.
We'll ask him if he needs to be dropped
Let's not
somewhere.
assume.
How about that?
Yeah, we don't know what he's into.
Word.
Maybe he's a sausage
He could
man.
be
Maybe,
into
maybe
halflings,
he should.
we never know.
Maybe he should sit with Aiden. We don't know.
Wait. I think maybe we just wake him up with some like tongue insults or something, or smack to the
Again,
face, like.
let's go to a
just-
cleric, and let's take him to a medical professional who would have these sort of supplies.
Yeah, I thought so.
Someone better equipped there. Is that less hurtful to your fragile psyche.
Damn, Druid. You're really gonna have some magic down your throat.
You're gonna piss off the cleric of the group. Cool.
This is gonna be a guiding bolt right up your asshole.
I got you. It's gonna intentionally miss the monsters and aim
Okay.
elsewhere.
You go guide your way right up my ass. Okay.
Is friendly fire a thing?
I definitely can.
Remember, I put Ziri through a door.
I really hope that you're not standing near my next fireball location. I just hope, for your sake.
Alright, you want to talk about avoiding fire.
AoE damage.
Or whatever. Anyway.
He does have fire strike.
Hey, questions. Is the Minotaur and their adventuring group still there? You see them across the square?
For that, you do see that there is one woman who seems to have, curiously, 4 arms, and then the Minotaur beside her, which is, yes, definitely still there. They seem to be discussing something, probably what looks like the brother, question mark, of this woman? Clearly a weapon shop owner.
Sorry, again.
That's definitely worth checking out. No, the armorer's up. I think he's like over here somewhere.
Oh, here?
I'm definitely gonna check out the weapons
Where
makers
was
in a
that
few.
Oh, he was up there.
He's way up there.
Yeah, I don't know how I just jumped like... Oh, did you just jump me there?
Magic.
No wonder. I was like, damn, that's far. God damn.
Can a blue thing come too? It's for her.
Alright. She just definitely happened to come along.
This is the guy that gave us the adamantine
Bars.
floor, right?
Yes. And also, you have not
Alright.
told them the information initially about King Snur as well.
So, in the meantime, I'd like to
Let's do it.
gooch over to Eritris and be like, maybe we should get you a new set of armor.
Is she coming with them?
Yeah, she is.
So, with that, you do think, she's not really thinking anything suspicious. She kind of looks at herself. She's like, yes, I was thinking something more protective these days. No.
I'd agree. As a matter of fact, since you're joining our
Wait,
troop and
what?
all,
What kind of armor is she wearing? Leather?
Studded leather.
So why would you want studded leather? Don't you wear like plate or something?
Yeah, but
'Cause it don't look like
sexy
that.
as fuck. Look at that outfit.
She's in it for the fashion.
Yes.
Are those daggers in her shoulders, or does she have
You
like a
can
bunch of
also take
sheaths
care
at
of
weird angles on
Yeah.
her back?
2 on each side, the front of their hips. 6 total. Shoulder, 3 on each side. Then
But like,
one hung sword on the back, as well as the extra rapier.
You're
I feel like those-
basically an off tank.
Oh, don't
I feel like
forget.
those
No leather.
bottom ones would slide out a little bit
Yeah.
if you tilt at all.
The
Or maybe I
the
could
bottom
just go
ones.
get
The
my-
bottom ones are on her front hips. They
No,
swing.
no, the ones on the at the top, the one like the bottom ones on either side, the bottom one of the 3 on either side. If she leans at all, those are coming right out.
Have you ever had a proper tight fit,
shoulders.
like dagger one, like sheath? They're
For,
snug.
I would imagine that a throwing dagger that's coming in and out a lot, it would probably loosen its sheath rather quickly, especially if she's proficient.
They can be replaced.
It's true. It's expensive.
Armor is like customizable, right?
Yeah,
So I can take that outfit from her and customize it for myself.
you fully
You
can.
do wear plate mail.
What happened, Nate?
You do wear plate mail, which is significantly bigger, and you could put her armor on top with like crazy glue.
I just think that outfit is super cool. Plus, y'all were saying that I was supposed to get some kind of like gauntlet type shit or whatever. I don't even know what the fuck we were talking about last
The
time.
You're gonna be the punch priest.
Which
You're gonna
is
start fisting
wonderful. This is so like Ruby-ish for me.
I know, but if you're a punch
You're gonna be
priest,
Yang. You're going to be Yang. It's gonna be awesome.
You're gonna scare the crap out of
That's
people.
my D&D goals.
You can get plate armor made in that style.
So would I go talk to the blacksmith? And also because I started talking shit and trying to convince her to give me hers, I'll buy her one too. Let's go.
Okay.
I got some money.
She'll more than happily take you up on that offer. By the way, aside from the 2 daggers on the hip, the 3 on each shoulder, you do also take note that she does have a boot dagger on each side of the back ankle.
Her outfit is so flat. Oh, excuse me, I need to get an outfit like that.
Hey, you should try playing a monk. Throw some daggers. It's fun.
Monks throw daggers?
What did you think? What?
Daggers, darts.
That's all I did. It's all I did.
Spears, he threw short spears.
You're not a monk. You're a sorcerer. Druid.
Are we talking about me or
And
are we
it's
talking about
past
Nate?
life, Nate.
Nate was never a monk. How do you know that name?
Nate and Aiden are 2 different people. Hold on.
Where's the blacksmith? Is it this one?
Top left. Very terrible. Grimdane.
Oh, okay. Great. I'm just gonna scooch in there.
Alright.
And I'd like to... Another question. Are we trying to, leave town ASAP? Because I assume making armor takes time.
It does take time. Especially if...
How long does it take?
Generally depends on what you're going for. If you're going for just simple, quick, full suit of armor, because obviously him being more of a armor smith, he does have his storage crates that he has a lot of pieces ready to be assembled. But if you're looking for something more custom to like a ruby plate armor with gold studs, like how her leather is, but it to be in full plate and adjustable in certain parts so you're comfortable, that would definitely extend the time.
Okay, so what I'd like to do is purchase Eritris a new outfit.
Alright.
Because I said I was going to, but then I'm going to hold off on my own because I'd like to maybe coordinate an outfit for me and my brother so we can be cute like twins. Yay!
Huh? So, with that, she wouldn't request anything absolutely crazy. She would simply ask if it would be possible to get a +1 studded leather. And obviously she's having this discussion with you guys pending on how much budget you have from Dorian Seville's house.
How much does that come out to?
Let me go actually double check the prices.
I think I have enough monies.
Because I will forewarn you that magic weapons are a lot cheaper than armor because it's a lot less material.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's good to know for future ref.
Because even when you look in D&D Beyond, weapons start out even with +1 as green, so it's uncommon, and then armors that are +1 start off as rare and blue.
Okay. I just want to get her something together, and also we're getting something for Nira, so everybody's properly equipped for the road ahead.
Alright.
So whatever is available and we can take off the shelves today so we can get the F out of this town.
Alright.
That'll be my preference. I don't give a fuck about budget.
And we asked
Right.
if he has to make something custom for Nira.
Fuck this shit up, do things.
Alright.
Does Dia need anything? I don't think Dia needs.
Should you know?
Currently, she will say flat out, I'm fine. Everything you've already provided me with has been more than enough so far.
Okay, then.
You need it.
So, to get a +1 armor, especially with Grimdane as he sees the rest of you. Initially, before even on the discussion of prices, but just telling you flat out ahead of time, buying +1 armor for anyone from Grimdane will cost you 6,000 gold pieces.
So that's what we have in our treasure hoard.
And
It would be worth it to keep everyone properly armored up.
Who doesn't have plus buying? Jesus, okay.
Nira, and I think that's it, isn't it?
Nira and
Rain, is your armor already +1? You're just getting cosmetic changes.
I have no idea. I'm not doing anything to my outfit. I don't know what my armor consists of. Hold on, let me look.
Well, that would be a good thing to know. I think your armor got upgraded in the temple as well, because you already had plate, so I think you should have +2 adamantine plate armor.
Yes.
I wrote down literally +1 plate armor thingy in my list, so I guess
I got
Okay.
+2 from that. Somebody else didn't they?
I got
I,
plus 2
I,
as well.
I was wielding the hammer, yeah, with my arcana rolls. And I was smithing shit. So I believe almost everybody got +2 stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, and Dia got Jin's plate mail.
Right. So I
Wait,
think your armor should be +2 adamantine plate mail.
Yes.
Oh.
So without a shield, your AC should be 20. With a shield, it should be 22.
Correct.
Do what? Let me write it down. Hold on.
20 and 22, without and with a shield, respectively.
20 or 22?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's if you didn't even upgrade your shield. So we're dropping 12 thou to get Dia and Nira +1 armor?
Artris.
Dia was fine. Eritris.
Oh, okay. But still the same amount. Alright, that is all of our 11 thou
It says we have 11.
Yeah, so I'm taking 100 platinum out as well, and I'm saving the changes. Alright, so that money has been dropped from the treasure hoard.
Okay. Are you an accountant?
I have been doing it.
Awesome.
I don't mind.
Awesome.
Alrighty.
We should also, yeah. There's a couple things on here that don't have prices.
Oh, did somebody put like maps and such in there?
Well, like the thing, I remember we have a phenomenal thread count Parisian style rug, or 2 ornate small gold leaf framed portraits of Dorian Seville's study.
Yes, that you would have to find a buyer of interest and try and negotiate a price.
Right, like these are non-specific things, so we gotta go find an actual person for these.
So, if we're gonna like try to keep the mage person on our payroll, can we also make them our town contact?
You definitely can.
Might I suggest more of a contractor style thing rather than an employee a la Nero or Dia?
That worries me because if it's purely like an independent contractor, they're less inclined to take care of our needs, I think.
No, they're more bound to us by money and personal desire.
The difference as an employee.
I would rather have the upper hand and not have them as close. We can hold them at arm's length and only have them know what we would want them to know this way. Wizards, as a rule, are not trustable.
You got trust issues. Okay.
Are you? Are you? Yes, you're learning this now.
So
you showed up and decided to be our buddies and start fighting alongside us like pretty early on. So I thought you were okay in the trust department. And yet you're still here. You trust us. Look at that.
You all are special.
It's because I threw him the signs.
In more ways than one. Look, we drew it, head nod. We do it. Do the.
Okay.
So, as you do go to visit Grimnade, he looks to all of you, quite surprised and excited. So how the fuck did it go? Did the business deal work out? Doesn't seem like you're fucking squashed right now, so I'd imagine that the big fire cunt was pretty fucking happy with my work.
Yes, we're great. It was great.
That's perfect. So I assume...
Just show up, offering as well.
That's even better. So, I imagine you hear about the aforementioned cave with some of the odors that I'd be interested in.
Hey.
So.
What's that?
Oh, So he got into the. They cleared it out for him.
He originally contracted you to go.
No, they're still working on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
He originally contracted you guys to go up there with his offering as a good faith payment to come back and clear out the mine for him so he could start.
Yeah, so they're still clearing the mine out?
He has no clue yet. The missive never reached Grimdane yet.
Damn it.
So we were supposed to be letting him know, but yeah, we let him know that the Giants are working on clearing it out. They are aware of his interests in it.
So you mean to tell me that a castle full of smiths is gonna share with another smith in town? Oh boy. I hope there's ore left.
It was a favor for a favor for you. They're actually pretty good for their word, but I don't know.
So you are aware, King Snur is aware of you. He does know of your efforts to aid him, to have informed him about the mine. I'm sure if you tell him your name, or his agents your name, they will treat you with respect and honor.
Oh, I'll just have to take your fucking word on that one then. As long as he's not as big of a poofer as the fucking, Baron of the Providence of Otren is sitting there calling himself fucking king. I can wear tassels too in my fucking clothes. Nonetheless, I'll trust your words on it. You seem like a good lot and you all came back in one piece. You don't look like you have fucking limbs missing.
We like you too.
Edisha, please take this, I say. And I offer him one of the adamantine smithing hammers that we brought back from the sunken tower.
You can see his eyes immediately sparkle as he very happily reaches out and takes this into his hands. Where did you find this beauty? It's definitely
magical tower something beneath the waves.
Well,
you're giving shit away for free?
It was originally taken for him.
You're giving shit away for free?
So
we owed this to.
Did we?
Yeah.
Did.
He gave us the ore to take the
adamantine offer. Yeah.
He basically
your arm wrestling with King Snur thing would have been eaten had it not been for that offering.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe my arm wrestling thing would have won good favor even more. Just saying.
So
I think my arm wrestling thing just earned my sister a fucking battle mace.
So his eyes basically sparkle at this, and you can see him already kind of whispering, trying to figure out the arcane sigils and runes on that as he studies it over for a brief moment. You can tell for the first time when you met Grimdane all the way to now, this is the first time you've seen kind of like his face alight from kind of like the constant dour look he's always had to a child who just opened a Christmas present, effectively. With that, he very happily studies over the runes, and you can tell he picks up very quickly on the specialized enchants that these have. As he looks at the rest of you, well, I would imagine, aside from that beautiful gift that you just given me, you might want something. I gotta test this beauty out on something real good work piece. So, with that, you can tell he's very excitedly offering, and with that, I'll screw it. I'll even give you a half-off discount, whatever the hell you're buying. I don't think I could even sell my shop for what this hammer would probably be worth to most smiths around here.
So this guy like our friend again.
Basically,
We'll gladly
beyond.
take that offer. Yeah.
Well, he is more than happy. Alright, what do you need? Armor, weapons, shields?
We already
Armor.
We
requested
need
the
armor
armors
for
already.
Yep.
armor for Nira.
Near it
And Eritris.
Eritris. Give me about a week. I'll slam those bad boys out real fast.
Can we? How long is a trek from here to the boat? Can we have them send it to the boat?
Sending it to the boat, it would have to be by parcel. At the same time, there are other more expensive options, like paying the wizard to teleport deliver it.
Yeah, that'd be cool. How much does that cost?
Obviously just kind of hand-waving, going back and talking to Garth. Generally, for a teleportation delivery, he usually charges about 100 gold, depending on travel
That's
distance.
cheap.
Yeah.
Oh, so expensive.
For most people, it is.
How much is like? You said 100 gold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
100 gold for teleportation parcel delivery.
Okay.
Oh, parcel. I thought
Yeah.
this was sending a person. Okay, no, that makes sense. Never mind. Sorry.
If it was transportating a larger group of people, he would actually charge 100 gold per person. Just on the basis and factor of that he might be accidentally transporting unwanted criminals, and would have to probably pay a fine at some point. It's more of a safety net on his older age.
I'm gonna get out of here since I already put the order in.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And Ryan, you're gonna get your adamantine armor readjusted to look like Eritris's.
Oh, word, I did forget to do all that. Let me go back. Excuse me, I want to look like her. Make it look that good, that's all I'm asking.
I could do that. It's easy enough.
Awesome. So I start peeling off my armor and dropping it at his feet. Alright, do your magic, I'll be back.
Same colors, I assume, and all.
Red and gold, yes. It doesn't have to look exact like hers, but red and gold.
Don't worry. I'll get it spot on.
Jin snaps
now-
his finger and his armor comes off and then goes on his sister.
Yeah, as you're probably walking around equivalently, and probably just your unders and tabard at the moment before Jin does that.
Everybody will be fine. It's not the first time anyone's seen underwear.
It's
But
true.
okay. I was literally about to be like, God, I feel so much lighter.
Yeah. It's a breeze, and then just it's like
It hits me so hard.
You're walking around like you're a 5-year-old with a North Face on.
and now she has
Wobbling.
yeah, and now she has your runestone.
That is true. You're immune to fire.
Yo, I didn't come at me, bro. No, stop.
He's like, say less.
I didn't stop paying attention. It's okay. Alright. So, he didn't even hear me talk shit. We can, keep it moving.
Yeah. All right. So all that is set. Taking the Dragonborn with you, you're able to go and find the ship and such with you, with your group. You do see that.
He's still not awake, right?
Yeah, he's still out cold. He's gonna need a full day's rest before he'll be able to wake up.
Or
Or
a slap to the face.
Jin takes a good head start, runs, and gives a swift kick to his head.
I said smack, not drop kick. Like, who does that?
Kicking him up, waking him up.
Oh,
so. What's your strength?
My strength?
Yeah.
His head is gonna go flying off. Should I roll athletics?
Is this being non-lethal? Question mark?
No.
Yeah.
No. Unless it crits. God forbid it fucking crits right now.
oh my my
Here we
God.
go. Here we go.
Head across the town.
The rare time where like, please don't do well. Please don't do well.
Non-lethal.
Crit. Jesus.
Almost a
Good
crit.
lord.
A little bit.
Arr.
So is he awake?
Wakes up from his daydream.
He probably knocked further into a coma.
He's like, yo, I got the illest headache.
Oh my fucking god. So,
Are you sick of our shit yet?
well, I was about to say, with the 5 damage from the physical kick, because it would still be an unarmed attack. Yeah, he stops breathing.
What? Are you shitting me?
I cast healing word.
That doesn't work. You need a revivify.
I got it. I got Revivify.
Oh, you got the 100 gold diamonds?
Spend
Alright.
100
I got 100
gold.
gold. I got
Alright.
100 gold.
Idiot.
I'm good.
So,
Moron. Hey, bud, you hit your head on something. We don't know what happened. Oh my god.
Oh no,
He's gonna have like Jin's footprint across his face.
it's just one indent from a really big steel toe boot that was there for a moment.
No. I do.
You kicked the man who
I
was
didn't get a steel toe boot. I have no armor on.
You still
You
kicked the
kicked
man
him
to
to
death.
You kicked him to death. Holy shit.
He's got-
All I did was kick, and all you hear is.
Literally that. Just. And the head was contorted to the side before the revivify.
Adult?
My god is probably like, how many fucking chances am I gonna give you?
The fuck, man? The fuck was that, man? You saved it, but the fuck was that?
God's like, I'm keeping my eye on you now. Your sister was smited, but you're next.
You just kind of see Dia kind of like looked a little shocked and like, what was that? Yeah. Ku is just kind of sitting there like, damn it, I thought I was gonna have dinner in a moment.
But he's awake now, right?
He is still out cold. He has 5 levels.
He's revivified.
Oh my god.
He has 5 levels of exhaustion.
Oh god.
So if we
Google
heal
what
him
the
5
period
times, would he wake up?
You would have to hit him with like 5 lesser restorations to get rid of each level of exhaustion, or let him sleep for 5 days.
We
No,
can't
we
be
don't have
carrying
5
around
days.
some Dragonborn.
You can just fucking sleep at the inn for a day!
We
Gotta come back in 4
time's
days
of
for
the
your
essence.
armor anyway, right?
After we had 2 duels.
We had one.
You haven't even slept from raiding Dorian's fucking house yet!
I mean, somebody brought up a good point. We have to wait X amount of days before armor is ready.
Yeah.
Can we? Can we,
We
just
go
book a
to
room
we
for
go
him
to
in
the
inn?
oh my god. We go to the fucking inn and we sleep for fucking 3 days. Every day I cast lesser restoration twice on the guy. He's healed after 2
Oh
days.
my fucking god.
Wait, that might make sense. Hold on, wait, that might make sense.
No,
Hear
it
me
does
out.
make sense.
Hear me out, because if that takes about 2 to 3 days, our book would also take about 2 days, and then all the armor would also be ready all at the same time. So maybe we should spend 2 more days here and build our network / our brothel, and then we go with our armor and the Dragonborn awake and all this shit taken care of, and our business is started. Our investments are ready. That's my suggestion.
Our asses are fat. Yeah, like let's go.
And we go to a local bar and
Wait.
get drunk.
Alright.
Okay.
Wait, you guys
Yes?
do that. Oh, sorry, I just need to know. How long by horseback would it take to get back to Otren City proper?
Otren City proper, just a day's ride.
Okay, cool.
Why,
if
what
you guys
do
are
you
gonna stay here, I gotta ride back to Otren. We've supposed to have been checked in with Jang and let him know what's been going on, like, for 3 episodes now.
Jang is probably in camp right now, like, who the fuck are these people?
But
Wait, which
if
was
we're
Oh, we did just go riding off after that. Those motherfuckers. I
Jang was like
forgot
probably the
about
first
that.
big guy we met in the campaign.
Yeah, he's the captain of the guard.
Captain Zhang. Yeah.
Yeah.
He helped us with the orphanage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's up with them kids?
Yo,
Wait,
she got the
hold on.
flashback.
Can we
She's like,
employ the kids from the orphanage and give them meaningful ways to
how
like
are we gonna put
be
kids in a
feel-
brothel?
No, stop! You dirty motherfucker! I said I
No.
wanted to work for the shipping
You
business.
said employ. Brothel's the only thing I had in my head right now.
Don't have a brothel yet. Oh my gosh! I'm sorry I made the joke. I'm sorry. I apologize. God damn it.
Anyway.
Consider a saloon.
Okay, no.
You know,
Firstly, that's
people to
child
hire.
labor. We're not hiring children.
We can
period.
give them meaningful ways to earn money and enter the economy
How
as
about we put them in school?
entrepreneurs. Wait, we're gonna
Or-
start a school now?
Claim they're halfway.
I don't know any
We claim
teachers.
they're halfway. They can work full time.
There you go. That's getting around the
Just
labor
claim they're
board.
half.
That's critical thinking right there.
How
Then,
did
when
this
they
session
turn
turn into
18,
a
we
fucking
fire
test
them
giving
and
people
rehire
work?
them as humans. And that's not offensive at all.
How did this session turn from us being warriors to us being fucking like a temp agency?
And this has always been the progression. This has always been what was gonna happen.
We're trying to figure out what to do with their money. That's the problem right now.
We don't look. Let's go back and talk to Shang after we spend a couple days.
So,
Like,
do we want to
Alright,
go to Otren
hold
and come
on.
back? 'Cause
No,
we're
no,
not
I'm
supposed to
saying,
have a
like-
party.
Why don't we put this dude up? Why don't we put this dude up in the
Oh.
hotel, find the chick and just come back when the armor's ready and he's back?
Okay,
We'll just
well-
pay for his full week of time at the
Cool.
hotel, and when we get back, he should be better, right?
so we
then
should
he'll
we
be
should also
dipped.
we should also leave Nira, at least Nira here.
And
At
Dia.
least one. Nira, Dia, Atrash.
We can leave
Atreyu.
Beatrice.
We can leave Atreyu.
Don't worry, that name will never be perfected by.
Atreyu.
We should probably
Train.
because we gotta find out more from her about her former employer / lover, and
Mhm.
like find that out on the road there and back. But Nira and Dia can take
Dia?
dude. What do you guys think?
I 100% agree with this.
So they'll post up and keep an eye on the Dragonborn for the time.
And keep track of our armor order.
They definitely will, especially
Yeah, you
since
get a sign for the package, but remember
Yeah.
to sign the Delacroix with a heart over the
Delacroix.
And a smiley
They're
face
waiting
over
here
the
for it?
eye.
So
No, that's so mean. Brutal as fuck.
What the
Near.
fuck did I miss?
And then the R is like crooked. She has to scribble it out and do it again.
she gonna beat your ass, bro.
Yup. Yup.
This is why we don't do to make these jokes in front of her. Drew Tang is making like druid symbols.
We're just signing it.
We're just
Fucking Shadow Clone just doing that shit.
My fucking god.
both of our shits absolutely look like Shadow Clone Jutsu. That's absolutely what it looks like.
Alrighty. So, I assume you're taking Poshak and Artris with you.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
I kind of missed
Wait.
that. What
Have we made sure that she's not a demon?
what the hell's happening?
Paladin, have you sniffed her?
Who?
The
Sniffed her?
Artris. Do we know that she's not a demon? Have you used your divine sense? Do we know? Is she a succubus?
Josh.
No, that's not Brimstone.
No brimstone. All right.
No tomfoolery going on here.
Just smells like fish. All right, let's go on.
More like
Right.
chicken.
Huh?
All right.
So we're going to Otren, right? Do we have to get horse rentals again?
We have horses.
You still have horses stabled here.
We still have horses. We're paying for our horses to be stabled right now.
I'm so glad y'all remember this shit. 'Cause I don't. Where?
My horse has a name. I named my horse.
My horse has a name too.
Your horse is. Doesn't your horse only exist for an hour at a time?
Your horse only exists for an hour.
Obviously,
That's the thing.
just in
At
passing.
least I can summon my horse if it disappears.
No, look, more power to you, man. I just don't understand how you're keeping up with us when you have to run after the first hour of the trip.
Just in a brief reminder of the town that you had originally passed by, which is the main township of the castle and baronship of Otren.
Oh man,
My
memories.
face hurts from laughing so much.
Also, Darme and Havenask are doing well.
I want to say, I just want to point this out.
I've never been here.
How far we've come along in an adventure that we started off with this MS Paint map.
Oh, look at us now, guys.
Damn, you're dissing the map now?
No.
I mean, we've grown in maps. We had a map that was animated.
It's true. But I've had to dial back some of the animation because it was killing some people's tomatoes and potatoes.
Some people's PCs couldn't handle it. I think during that time, my sister just had a laptop.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was horrible, guys. It really was. Like, I totally got to upgrade. So now I can actually see moving shit. Oh, I remember. Oh, look at that.
Gerg.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Remember Gerg? What's Gerg up to?
Aiden doesn't.
Still drinking to this day.
So.
Didn't I
Aiden's
meet
never.
Gerg?
Aiden's supposed to like walk around like clueless.
Do we
as
go
to
up
who
in-
all these people are?
Yeah, Aiden sees the ogre and goes, oh!
Yeah.
Do we go and give Zhang like an update, or does he know?
No,
So-
he came to update him.
Yep. So.
Oh, he was in that town that we were just in.
Obviously.
But he's here as well.
Well, I put that just to remind you of how far you guys have come. Also to remind you of Darme and Havenask, all the way back from the original manor.
Yes, the little guy who had such a brave paladin heart.
I remembers.
Doing well.
Oh, yeah. The kid.
Hmm?
Is he
I knew
studying to
that
become a
sister.
paladin right now?
Last I remember, he looked up to me, so
Yeah, he could.
probably.
You also told him to at least look after his adoptive sister, the half-elf Darme.
Yo, it'd be
so
funny
who's
if
gonna
some
go
time
over to
goes
Jay?
by and we see them as like older characters.
So.
Drew Tang #1 is gonna speak to Jang since this was his idea.
I don't even know the man.
I was not talking about
other
you.
druid.
You're number
The other
2.
druid.
Oh.
God damn.
Just you're both equals.
Drew Tang 1.5.
So.
We make our way towards the guards. Do they try to stop us on our way in, or do they recognize us?
They better fucking recognize us.
All of these people
Recognize.
recognize you from Barcombi, the first city that you had passed by through the petrified and burned forest, as well as the original manor that you had posted up against the demonic spiders that had originally tried to raid you, as well as the mine full of twisted and deformed children that were tainted by demonic blood, and where you had originally pilgrim.
Remember, that's why you die.
So, with that, you do see there are quite a few there. They do recognize you. They welcome you and wave you over. You can see that these people are definitely no longer the unversed peasantry that you had originally met. They are obviously much more well trained. They are actually alert, keeping post, watching. You can even see that as you were coming out of the trees that a good portion of the watchtower, as well as a few other people, had spears and arrows trained in that direction at the ready, unsure of who was coming from that direction. And also, you see that as you do approach, you see Gerg kind of lifting up what looks like a tree trunk branch that has been kind of improved by Zhang's group. It looks like they had seemingly embedded what appears to be the ends of kind of busted and rusted swords from the Knoll camp that was originally here, as well as spear tips into the tree for him, so he now has an appropriate spiked great club.
Is he still an alcoholic?
He still has the fanciful tankard that you had given him.
I didn't give it to him. Rams did.
We
Hold
like
that baby together.
everything.
But as he does see all of you, which I think you guys still have the alchemist jug.
Yeah, I pour him some beer.
He comes on over. Unfortunately, your giant translator is currently not with you.
Whoa.
Unless somebody has comprehend language.
I didn't like get into his head and sort of head.
I don't need to share a language with him to speak to him.
That's true. And with that, Aiden, you probably offset as Gerg sets down the great club and goes over and starts hugging everyone. As you can see, he's actually happy to see pretty much the rest of you. Probably the weirdest thing you've ever seen a hill giant actually do. It's just, you hear him just, oh god, oh, and you're like, it will pick you guys up like a little bit by like, I say a little bit, realistically it's a little bit in his eyes, but he picks you up like 9 feet in the air and hugs you to his chest before setting you back down. It's probably the strongest hug you've ever experienced.
Ooh, Gerg. Drinker of mead.
And with that, he goes over to Ramus and points to the tankard and remembers and gives you the biggest hug.
I return the hug and I give him some beer.
You can see he laughs and cheers, and even with a full tankard, he makes sure, especially for the other person he remembers that was with the group as well, over to Jin, and make sure to give him a big hug as well. And with that, he'll actually turn around and set you down with the rest of your friends as he sits there. He goes to sit down on the ledge and seems to kind of be like almost like talking and jawing towards Ramus and the rest of you, and then points up towards the fortress, points back out. You see there's a few other trees that have been cleared out in further distance, and I assume you probably peek into his mind to get an understanding of what he's saying.
Yeah, just trying to like get. Yeah, because I also is lacking a lot of context for who even this guy is.
Yeah.
Right, no one's explaining shit to him.
Yeah.
It's just following.
We rolled up. You guys went, hey! And somebody pulled out like a flask I've never seen before. And they start pouring him like alcohol.
Just a jug, and especially looking into Gerg's mind, you could tell he is definitely not that smart. As it's extrusive, big friends. Many friends, you just dig big holes over there and make sharper trees, stick them in pits, kill others from the blue armor. I don't like blue armor, they hurt. I smashed blue armor.
I would assume that
that these are all friends.
Yeah.
Point out Eritris and Aiden, they are friends.
Yeah, I would
Clear.
say, yeah, I would communicate with him that we're with these guys. We work with Zhang.
Friendly.
Does he have a name? Does he call Zhang like a name, like Red Armor or something like that? Like I would say that we're friends with that guy. And
so with that, as like he looks around for a moment, like confused because he hears you in the head. But you can tell he doesn't.
I wave. Hello.
You talk. No mouth, no move.
I make my mouth move while I whisper in his head.
Alright. You're very quiet, but I hear you. You talk about Loud Red Man. He yell and point.
Yes.
I dig where you point. I make big spike traps.
We also do what he points at. We are one and the same. We're together in this.
He lets me eat nasty blue man. Gives me lots of beer. I like loud red man.
Do I know the blue men? I assume this is the Shishipaniki
Oh,
army?
definitely.
Yeah. Yep.
Loud red man, especially if you translate that as, you definitely recognize it as Commander Zhang.
Yep. Okay. Is the commander? Is he here? Is he in? Can we go see him?
Loud red man is back. Yes, he just came back.
All right. We're gonna go talk to him.
We drink more.
You have that. Yeah, you do.
Go hug you before I leave.
Ramus.
We share bear pelts. I fresh skinned one, and he like pulls out a fresh bear like carcass that he skinned like very poorly. It's kind of still
cured at all.
It's not. It's still very very wet and like covered in sinew.
Oh, okay. He drapes it over me because I can't like stop him, but I like very suddenly begin to produce flame and like scorch the inside so it's not wet flesh. I'm gonna cure it with fire on the inside.
You make it smell good, tasty.
Yes, I am yes, this is my element. And I have a little fire, and I say, here, would you like, you can't, I'm kidding, it's just a little joke between friends. Anyway.
Smoky, yes.
Smoky, yes.
Bye-bye, and I run. I'm gone.
Just run fucking full steam.
So we're going to see Jay.
So with that, you can see Zhang is sitting there. He is taking a moment to look over some of the reports he has and sees the rest of you walking in. It's a relief to see that you're all well. I was starting to get worried.
It's only been like 2 years.
Good to see you are still alive, Jack.
With the friend that you had left us here at the fortress, it's been a lot more amiable towards our party. I could definitely say he's been a big help with some of the scouts from Shishipaniki. Though, I don't think Bargambi has much life left into it. At this point, it's going to be us very soon. We're trying to get a few extra arms. I've been able to convince the main commander back at the castle, but without really getting an audience with the king, or, well, the Baron, I should say, not king yet, is at least attempting to amass what army he can, mercenaries. I've trained a few others, there's some that are still going around seeing if any other able-bodied soldiers are willing to join. How are things going on your end? I know you originally were hunting for some relics, maybe. Even just chasing down a treasure map from mention.
We give him an update, I guess. The brief version.
We can. He can see a couple. He could probably see a couple of the gems. Like I don't know how Rain keeps her gem, but mine like is like on a pouch and it springs into motion. Jin's is in his chest.
It's in my sister's chest, but sure.
Oh right.
She's currently.
I'm still walking around fucking butt ass naked.
Yeah, still walking tabard, flowing. The occasional breeze reveals too much, but we ignore that for the time.
I am hung like a proud field mouse.
You need air. Whatever the case may be, it's healthy for you. Let's just, fresh air is always good, guys. Gotta keep your nether regions fresh. Alright, so... what do we need to tell Jay?
Well, we pretty much explained to him, first and foremost, if he was aware of the fact that we were hunting for the relics, we explained to him that our hunt for the relics uncovered something even worse, and that the evil magic which was being used by the guy that was running the orphanage, that was supplied to him by that demon that we saw on the field of battle, Yeah, Pelgrim. Well, I mean, I don't know if he knows Pelgrim's name,
Oh.
but we explained to him pretty much that Pelgrim's had a hand in a lot of this, and that there's this war that's going on that we think is directly playing into the hands, or like playing up with the war that's going on in the surface. And frankly, Shishipaniki is looking for the same relics that we are in order to gain the upper hand in this war. And
Good rundown.
we're pretty much gonna have to go get the rest of these relics before they fall into the wrong hands. We also have reason to believe that not Rona Lanzali, I'm sorry, the Belruzo may also have an idea of what's going on, and they may be using their resources to gain these items as well. So in order to sort of clear the field and make sure that none of these items fall into the wrong hands, we're gonna disappear for a while in order to take them off the board. So.
Either way, then I would wish you the best of luck, and especially with that news, I would imagine that would explain why they're being much more aggressive coming from the more western borders. At the same time, the south has been pushing up. We've been seeing a few more green cloaks as well. It's not looking good. I've been trying to petition Rickland to allow Gurg into the city, though it's been a trying time trying to convince her to allow a hill giant anywhere near farmlands. Not exactly the best of history.
Right.
Understandably.
I
Just so you
inquire
know,
about the orphanage.
As for the mainstay of the fortress there for the orphanage, it seems to be probably one of the last hold-up points for Barcombi. The entire village seemed to have been practically razed by between trebuchet and ballista attacks. We did manage to take a few notes on the main commander of the Shishipaniki, though it would be extraordinarily hard to make a strike at him. I definitely need a smaller group and quite a party, and especially considering your current circumstance, I would definitely not ask you to take relics like that into, especially one of the main camps. Though, if you do know anyone more on the liar side who can basically remain out of sight, Jeshin Kamarad is actually still closer to the mansion fortress that is still held up by a few Otren Knight squadrons.
Tell him that, well, I can tell him. Fuck it. That Delacroix Estate can have, like, an extension built for the orphanage, and they can learn and get taught and stuff there. And have, what's this kid's name? I forgot the kid's name already.
Havenask.
Yeah.
Havenask.
Haven. There we go. And have Haven taught by, one of the swordsmen in the estate.
Yeah, very well then. How would your estate feel about Gurg?
Fuck.
I feel that leaving him behind is maybe a possible bad or good, either way. He is simple-minded and, to say the least, kindest. I don't know how long he would be on our side, or if the Shishipaniki would be even sly enough really to bribe him with enough beer. It's a question I'd rather not test.
Aiden! I need you to translate.
I walk over.
To cover it
How
up.
may I assist?
That's a nice bear carcass.
Of vengeance.
Ask Gurg if he is willing to protect the Delacroix estate and protect the children from any enemy outside forces, and he can have any livestock that's on the estate.
Wow.
Hey, yo, Gurg! And I relay the message.
I'm mad that you just went like, who do you? You're.
Hey, yo, bro. Hey.
You're.
Get with it. Hey, yo.
So,
Suskyo.
with that, he sits there. He's like, "What's livestock mean?"
The sheeps.
I sent him the image of a cow.
Yeah, I like meats. I like tasty meats.
But you have to protect the children
And the estate.
and the estate. I don't want to come back to the family house all ruined. If you do well, I'll build you something for you can live in.
We live in the forestry of our estate.
Yes.
Go get his own hut. Like tiny ones. I'll smash all the blue.
Yes, blue bad.
Can Aiden send an image to him of the shape of a yurt? We'll
Of a
build
yurt?
you a yurt.
A yurt.
Yeah.
I gotta look up what a yurt is now.
I
It's a lot.
appreciate that you
Nomadic tent.
actually meant like a yurt, but I thought you were saying like send him like a yurt, like.
I'm mad that Urban Dictionary came up first with yurt.
Yurt.
Y-U-R-T.
Y-U-R-T. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so used to yurt. Yurt.
No, it's like a house.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like a
You gotta be all
Like a
fancy
hut.
with that shit. We could just build them a damn hut.
We built him a yurt.
a yurt.
Yurts are cool.
Yeah, a Mongolian
Actually,
nomad
yurts do
tent.
look fucking cool.
Yeah, they're
Well,
Right?
they're fucking durable. They survive some serious shit.
Yep.
Yo, if I go camping again, I want to build a yurt.
I appreciate that y'all are so supportive. But yurts are pretty badass, and I think we could make Gerg one. So send him like, brain signals. Show him a yurt.
15-foot tall yurt with all the fucking animal hide that he can do.
Yeah. He could live it up in the forest near our house.
Yeah.
That's all.
You've seen his original den where it's just laid out animal skins. The
Right.
yurt for him. The moment he gets like the flash of that image, he's just like fucking eyes light up like, hut, nice hut. I get a hut.
I'd be flabbergasted if we get back to the Delacroix estate and this dude is intelligent.
I mean, he's gonna be sitting with a whole bunch of kids who are studying, so he might actually learn a lot.
Yeah, maybe.
I could just picture Doremi treating him like the Frankenstein monster, just always bringing him a flower. Just gotta hope that he doesn't yeet her somewhere.
Yeah.
God.
Keep safe.
Okay.
Keep safe.
Don't
Yeet.
worry.
Right.
They bounce.
Okay. So did we do everything we needed to? Can we go back and get our awesome armor and book?
Not just yet. One last thing.
Okay.
Why do I feel like
Was
Talos
Zhang's
has always
commander's
ulterior motives?
What's up?
What?
I don't know. I feel like you
No.
always have something up your sleeve. Like one more thing.
It's just it's the plot. It's the plot. No, remember, because we went to go check on the You remember when we went to the village where we first found out about the pigs with the Ichor?
Yes.
We were sent there by Zhang's commander because she said she didn't have enough bandwidth to do it. We got to report back into her, turn that mission in, let her know how it turned out, and let her know how it expanded because it did expand.
Leading turn in right now.
But I'm just saying, like, we're still an hour. Like, I don't know how long it took us to get to the fort, but we were riding for a day anyway to get back to
get
the
here.
right? So,
How far is the next place then?
For Otren, the Baron Castle of Otren.
I don't think it was a castle. It was like another town. Like
It's
a
a
little
town
Yeah,
just outside of the main castle.
So it's that same place that Nira fucked up Ramis at.
Yes. Or when you first met
Thereabouts.
Nira.
No,
Or-
not where we first met. Where Nira went into a rage after the Black Ichor kind of like.
The name of Hestia was dropped. So, with that, yes, it would be actually closer to that. It's on the same farmland, so it would be basically on the way.
Because I remember we went from that town, we followed the road, and then we ended up back in the place where Kupo Shack stole a cart. which is the town I think we're currently have the Dragonborn at.
Isn't that Rona Lenzali?
I think that's where.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, Rona Lenzali.
That would be correct.
See, I've been.
Oh, and don't forget, in Otren City, don't you guys have items that you need to pick up from like Lyra? Wasn't someone trying to get something decursed?
Yeah, somebody.
I know I got something I'm trying to get decursed. Yeah, but someone had a cursed like cloak or something like that.
I got my cloak.
They left
back
with
a while ago.
Yeah, the Cloak of the Hell, huh?
Something else with.
Okay.
Shit, nobody kept notes on that.
I know I
Nobody's
gotta
used the
pick up
Hell.
my decursed spear while we're there. So
Yeah, that's true. That's been left there for a long time. Holy shit!
It's been left so long, it's probably cursed again.
Forever Forgotten Spear. What?
Forgotten Spear of
No
Loneliness.
longer working. What the fuck?
All right. So,
What the fuck?
with that, Shing turns already.
cool.
Obviously, we'll be heading towards your estate, and might I ask where your estate would be then? In the safer reaches of Otren, or what
In
that?
the countryside. In like the mountains or some shit.
So, with that, it would be in the mountains, further north of Rinarepetio.
Fancy.
And
The Delacroix estate.
the Delacroix Estates, north of Rinarepetio.
That's a long ass name.
Because you fancy motherfuckers.
Oh, right?
Which is also a lot safer. It's also a lot closer towards King Snur's location as well. So it would be doubly safe.
Awesome. My internet's not working, so I'm gonna try to look on Twitch, guys.
Why is it always at this time? Like, did you have like set a thing on your internet where at a certain time it turns off?
No? I don't think so. Unless maybe someone did that to me. I'll double check that.
Spy.
I thought you set that up so that Lonnie wouldn't be online all night.
Yeah, but weekends are open for her. She can go through the night and play. So
That's
I don't
good.
even fuck with that. So that's not it. Something else is going on. But I'll figure that out next time.
Alright.
So I'm gonna watch on Twitch, guys.
Alright. So with that, Shane kind of starts packing up some of his orders. Well, not a threat towards you or anyone, but I would recommend that anyone who would be coming here would not come without I or one of the fellow regiment. I think I'll set up one of my initial plans and set up a good location for, well, a few more tiger pit traps and maybe a few more punji stick locations within the main fort here. That way, if Shishibaniki comes into this location, they would have to be either extremely cautious or risk losing various amounts of scouts or at least a massive amount of slowdown.
Did we do everything we came to do?
Here, yeah.
Time to go back?
That it would be. So,
I'm gonna get
Is there anything he needs us to drop off, or is we're going that way?
currently, no. There was nothing that I can't handle myself, especially since I'll have to be sure to have the company keep an eye on Gug, make sure that we have enough barrels available to keep him interested in walking with us long enough. And also, mostly just stay out of trouble. But aside from that, I really wouldn't want to be in one of the main villages closer to the castle right now. I'm going to definitely recommend to the Commander Eklund that she start clearing out the village and getting people to the castle of Otren.
Sounds like a good plan.
I'll be sure to keep everything quiet on your part. Don't need friends being hunted for relics others would just abuse.
Appreciate your efforts. And it has been an honor working with you, Jack. These things don't work out for us. Understand that Shishpaniki and other forces will be looking for those relics. See any of them with them?
I'll try and send a message to you immediately if we spy anything like that. Just be careful. Commander Jushin.
I'm the warrior grip.
I'll give you the warrior grip. It just gives you a quick nod. If you see any drow, be careful. I know Commander Jushin is a very sly spy. He likes to slip in himself and personally pick out the location he likes to attack most.
Commander Jushin. Understood.
Like that.
Alright.
Be able to ride back
Yeah.
out. Heading back to the main farmstead in town. I can tell the drum beats are building up to the war. The person you had originally freed way back at the start of the campaign, back at the temple where you were able to collect your spear of Lyra Arcana. The elven priest woman. One of Lythander. Be able to finally retrieve your spear. Decursed, you don't have to worry about it stabbing you anymore. And unless unless Jin wants to visit his waifu at lawful order. You can see that there are quite a few more townsguard as well as a few more knights marching around here. You can tell that they are not fools and have obviously been receiving Zhang's reports and have been making sure to start bolstering the location and start drawing a good portion of the main forces of Otren in.
And do you want to check in with Haven?
I'm already there.
Yeah. So, with that, you can see, especially going into Dimitri's shop, Haven immediately turns and looks to you. You can see that he is actually a lot taller than you remember. It's been a while since you have seen him. Quickly
Boy, how much you've grown.
Jin!
Pat.
He will immediately run over, give you a very tight hug. You can see Darme is actually very, very distinctly distracted at the moment, playing with some dolls that she's clearly recently gotten.
Cute.
And as Haven looks up to you, you can see, especially for his head, is almost to your chin at this point.
Well, squirt grew.
Started sprouting up. How things that I haven't seen you in a while, but wasn't sure if I'd be seeing you again anytime soon.
Yeah, we've been on an adventure. We lost a friend. We gained a kind of a friend.
Yeah, fuck you too, buddy.
From afar, silently. This is all you see.
You just see Aiden through the window like, fuck you too, man.
Yeah. Far.
But
It's so funny.
I have some good news for you and Darmy.
What's that?
Oh, you and Darme, and this extension goes out to you, Dimitri, if you would like to be employed with some work.
Oh, he is about it?
Dimitri was an alchemist, right? Is an alchemist.
Yes, he's an alchemist. He's actually still been providing this township with fairly cheap items, making sure it's been running healthy and well.
So, Haven and Darme, the orphanage that you guys came from, are now being moved to the Delacroix estate. You are going to learn swordsmanship on the estate, and Darme's gonna get some education. While Dimitri, since he's been taking so good care of you, would be employed by me to continue making potions.
That's... I'm gonna get the chance to learn to be a paladin like you, right?
If that is what you wish.
Of course it's what I want. That's why I joined you on the wall that night. There's no better reason than to be able to protect my family and those I worry about.
Wait, is this
Awesome.
guy Jon Snow? Hold on, wait. Hold on.
Kind of.
Totally was. He totally was.
So, alright.
I mean, he's got enough scars to match, so.
Ooh.
Does he have a wolf though?
Not yet.
Yet.
But that's because his father.
That was a big yet.
His father / Jin needs to give it to him.
What?
Daddy Jin, you heard the man.
Well, if I ever take him out on a walk in the forest and I see a pack of direwolf cubs left alone, then
You
we'll
give him the
consider
white
it.
one.
We'll give him the white one. We'll call it Ghost.
GM, you heard him. You know what
It's
you
got
need
to
to do.
do. So,
Knowing me, this is gonna be like 10 sessions down the line. I'm gonna totally forget about the direwolves and accidentally kill them.
yeah. Where the fuck are these going?
Oops.
Oh my gosh, we'll remind you.
It's gonna take a
you.
swift kick. A swift kick.
Swift, quick. Just like the fucking Dragonborn. Like, what the fuck?
Don't kill the wolves, you're killing the pod. Shit.
What if the plot to this whole game was that Dragonborn is asleep and I accidentally had killed him?
Man.
But yes. Still gotta find out Dimitri's answer.
With that, Dimitri is actually looking fairly relieved. He, waits for Heaven to step away as he goes to tell Darme about the fact that she will actually be able to study and get a full education and not have to worry about all that. And especially with all that they've already learned with Dimitri between alchemy and a few other things.
Wait, Darme has to go see her favorite person. She's not drunk this time.
It's true. As if Rain will go in there.
I'm good, I'm gonna stay right here.
I mean, she can't move her character anyway.
Where are
She's
you?
like,
Yeah, like.
Oh, that's right.
actually, haha, haha.
Yeah,
I
Jen.
can move it.
Jen can move you for you.
Okay, alright, well then you can have the conversation for me too.
Nah, you can have the conversation. You're Gucci.
I'm good.
Don't want those emotional feels hitting you right there.
Yeah, I'm not ready for that. I'm tired. I'm like falling asleep right now.
Alright,
I
so,
can't have an emotional conversation.
well, to keep it short then, obviously, she gets excited and then starts telling you everything that Heaven just told her, between being able to be more well-read and getting a proper education, and that she actually wants to see you more, especially since you and Jin are one of the mainstays that they got here safely, and that you kept her big brother safe.
I remember.
And with that, on the mention of Jin, Dimitri will actually come over and hush tone, obviously not to alert the children. I thank you for this offer. I've been hearing from Reclune and a few other people who've been over talking, especially at the pub and other areas of the town, that Shishipaninki is not far from the border, and this town is smack in the middle of the castle and their army. Is that true?
Fuck, I have no
Yes.
idea.
I think so. I think that's what we were saying earlier.
Yeah, that's what Zhang just told you.
Oh, okay.
That basically,
Yes.
once Barkambi falls, they're coming straight to this location.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll definitely be. Just tell the Dimitri that that they'll be much more safer on the Delacroix Estates because it's further away. It's close to allied territories and stuff.
With that, he doesn't even question it. Well, would the Delacroix estate bind, or is there a township? But you do know there is a township nearby the estate. If
a few others follow me. Some that are just... They're not fighters. They're healers, and some of the older I don't want to impose.
Healers? Sister, we could rebuild the church.
Y'all have a family church.
Of course we do.
Paladin, cleric. Where do you think she was smited?
That ass. Right there, my first drink.
Is smited what religious families call it when you're born?
Oh fuck.
Wow. That actually cut a little deep. I don't know.
Too soon. Too close.
So with that, you actually hear him also pipe in. I've been talking with also the priestess, Laura Kane. She's been talking about staying. I've been trying to convince her otherwise to not really stay here and fight. She doesn't seem the kind to be combat savvy. I wasn't sure if you were still close to her or might be able to convince her to come with us. Be shameful to see a priestess of skill just wiped out on the
What are we
battlefield.
talking about?
The
cleric.
yeah, the one you had met way back at the beginning of this entire campaign. When
Yeah, I mean, she's more than welcome. She helped us out when we were getting fucked up by a fucking cube.
yeah, she came to heal you.
Oh, I remember
Yeah.
that cube.
Yeah, that was our really close to getting wiped at our first big adventure.
Yeah. It was traumatizing.
Yes.
Well, that's why you put NPCs in certain places.
Helpful. Helps the storyline progress too, it seems.
I know my shits. People like to talk to NPCs. They might be more helpful than you think.
You're gonna make me start going like person to person. Like, do you have information?
Do you want to be with
Do you
us?
have information?
Do you want to join us? Do you
Wanna
need a
go on
job?
an adventure? What's your name?
Do you want to build a snowman?
I just
What's
wanna
your name? What's your
yell-
number?
I just want to yell "You're" across the town and see who responds back.
Hell yeah!
Yurt! Yo, Yurt! Let's go!
Y'all, I'm building a fucking maze on another Roll20.
And just have a yurt in the middle. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Dynamic lighting just takes fucking forever.
Alright.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so what's next for us? Or are we gonna pause here?
Well, I would imagine some people are feeling tired. At the same time, this would be a good place to stop before a huge lore dump, because yes, the Dragonborn that was briefly killed and revivified does actually have a good portion of information that you might want to hear and remember.
You almost murdered. No, not almost. You murdered our info source, but thank God you brought it back.
Yeah.
You know, these skills, they come in handy.
Yeah, you should learn how to use them sometimes.
Bam! Burn.
Oh, that face! That face! Man,
That face can kill.
she gonna kill your ass. No
She's
lie.
gonna swift kick.
Who's
I mean, she's
who's
wearing my
who's
armor.
getting heals next game? Not you.
You forgot who got the sparkly fingers.
You forgot who got your armor.
Me?
I could just go like this and it comes back.
Whatever, I'll snatch it back.
Alrighty.
Anyway. Alright, I'm gonna shut down for the night, guys. It's been a long day
See,
for me.
I'm also probably gonna hit it.
The Goo Triple was
Alright.
the last one.
Yeah.
Ah,
Are
that
y'all
too.
down for like next week or the week after?
I'm down for next week.
I am definitely down for next week.
Sweet.
All right.
You.
Love
All
y'all.
Bye. Love y'all.
What's next week? Next week.
Friday.
I hope it's Friday next week, otherwise I'll be fucking losing my mind.
I might be busy. Who knows?
Alright, we'll keep
Well,
us
if you
posted.
are, yeah, let us know.
Huh?
Bye.
Bye.
Love you, brother! Bye! Have a good one.